And welcome back to another amazing episode of Easter Run. It's actually our 10th episode. How in the hell did that happen? 10 episodes. Actually be closer to 14 counting our demo game, but we've been for 14 sessions and actually a few early sessions that were not related to the Forgotten Run, or old school DD that we just don't talk about anymore. They have just disappeared in the memory hole, never to be mentioned again. Even our DM doesn't want to talk about him. He disappeared himself, apparently. Anyway, my name's Rob, and let's introduce our cast of strange misfit people. We have Plague and Templar, Bort, Bear. He's scratching his head and adjusting his ears and drinking. What are we drinking tonight, Bear? It's frozen. You know what? 500 XP for the 6 reference lit mug. I'm jealous. No, are we drinking wine this week? What are we drinking?
Yeah. We're going to get drunk because you make me drunk. Drink, whatever.
I have to stay sober, otherwise you people drive me to drinking too. So, playing Illyria Pineapple is Naylin. How are you tonight?
I got mine too. Rar.
Rar.
Forgotten Ruin for the win. And I'm drinking water because I gave up alcohol, which really sucks.
Yeah. And for somebody who hasn't given up alcohol, we have Nick Balls Cannon, played by Sanokin, who's only showing us, a 1950s view from the nose up. He's hiding that beard. No, that's just partially hiding it. How are you tonight, Mr. Sanokin?
All right, with water.
Stay hydrated. Change your socks. Gobble Motrin.
Brush your teeth.
And returning in the role of Kylan Amara, we have Nami. How are you?
Hi, I'm good.
She's very talkative and spunky tonight. There's no telling what will come out of her mouth. She's gonna be trouble tonight, I can tell. And we have Zaquara Andrea playing Guyana.
Hello.
Gonorrhea.
I will fuck your life up.
Mm-hmm. And I will allow
You know
you
what?
to.
Start driving.
You know what? You actually talk a pretty tough game for a man who only has one arm.
Yes. Can I pick up my own ham and slap him with it?
I will give you bonus XP for it.
I'll do it. Don't tap me.
Better yet, can we pick up his arm and slap him with it?
His arm didn't get cut off.
Mine's still attached. It
just doesn't work.
Oh.
It's mangled. It's in a really bad way, and yeah. Let's look in the chat, make sure there's no weirdos.
I'm seeing the one movie where he's like slapping him with the glove, and he's like, "Pull yourself together." Slap him with my own hand. It's a run by Kylan.
Right?
Any weirdos here? But
There were surround sound effects of my son Wyatt throughout the night. That kid was up till almost 3 a.m. last night.
Oof.
Melatonin helped a little. Finally.
let's see here. My guys are shooting the breeze. I need to find map tab for Easter Run. So last week, our intrepid adventurers stormed the Featherfoot lair with the help of their new friend Shido, who led them in the back door. And then he did some backdoor action to his former boss. My notes here.
Phrasing.
Samachi, yeah. He totally got up behind him, got up all in his shit, and told him that I didn't really like you anyway before murderizing him. But you guys took quite a bit of damage. Nay lost a hand. So she won't be golf clapping anything for a while. No two-handed weapons for her either. Nick Cannon had some severed tendons and stuff, and his arms all floppy like a elephant's trunk. And in an instance of man bites dog, the Templar Vort mauled an attack dog almost to death. The dog's still alive, though. He's not
It
in a
was
very good way,
delicious.
though.
I'm gonna eat more of it.
Uh,
Gonna turn it into soup.
you are when in Rome.
Or China.
Oh yeah,
Uh,
while we're speaking of Rome, hey England, it's going to Rome. Fuck you.
Okay, let's. Okay, let's get the map back up. Okay. So you guys are all standing there in the room as the action dies down. Bear has just massacred a retreating thief with his AK. You just decimated him, and all's quiet. Your blood pressure is up. Your hearts are pounding, and Nick is feeling a little bit faint as the adrenaline wears off. Very
Who's got the copper ring?
The Ring of Regeneration? I don't know.
I
That's
don't remember who had it last time.
I don't have it.
Coordinated.
While you guys are all standing there looking at yourself.
Well, it doesn't say on the list who currently has it. It just says who we took it off of. I thought, Zoc, you took it off him.
I think I had it last, but I'm not
it
sure.
was kind of community property. It was kind of getting passed around.
Right.
So
Well, we're
It's
going to
probably
say Zoc
somebody's
had it
pocket.
last in her pocket.
it's probably in somebody's pocket.
Well, I'm gonna slip it on, and let's see.
Zoc, what's your current list of HP?
11.
Okay. You get one more hit point back as you slip
Yeah.
it on. You start to feel invigorated and things start to mend. But you guys,
Before we move on, I'm gonna chug a healing potion. Maybe this weird stuff will work.
Well, don't chug the whole damn thing.
Yeah.
hold on.
Well,
Well,
go
And,
ahead.
which healing potion are you chugging?
The regular 2d4 plus 2.
Okay.
Zoc, get on inventory management. Nick, roll me some hit points.
That's a 3
Plus 2.
and another 3. So that's 8 total.
Ooh.
Brings me
So-
up to 23.
So, Nick, you
I need
hold on just a
11.
second.
I'm gonna down a healing potion as well.
Hey, Zoc,
Yes.
you guys don't have to keep track of the minor coag powder because I put it in mine and did the pouches and how many pinches per pouches. So each
Okay.
pinch you guys use, I can deduct of it.
Okay, I was just using the actual healing potion, so just like
Yeah.
glug.
Just for your record keeping. I've got that one.
Nate, are you doing any one-handed medicine?
Well, I already tourniqueted it last time. For me, I'm only down 3 hit points, so I'll use a minor coag.
Okay. Roll that and let me know where you end up.
It's 2d4 plus 2 for that potion, right?
Yes.
Why can I not find another d fucking?
Mine's 1d4 plus 1. So 3.
I've got it.
I'm back to normal.
Just couldn't find them.
Yeah, you are back to normal.
Um,
Relatively.
4,
Well, I mean,
8.
you still have
I got a
Okay.
total of 8 back.
Okay, so
give her some coag
So
too.
I'm up to 20 hit points.
Give Kylan a minor coag since she's down some too. +5.
Screw it. So +5 of her, which that knocks her up to 11. So first things first, Nick, you chug down your healing potion, and it starts healing. You start feeling invigorated, and injuries you start closing up for the most part. But still, it does nothing for your arm, and your arm is still throbbing and hurting in really bad and awkward ways. Do you do anything?
Well, to stave off infection, I'm gonna pour some of my super whiskey on my arm just to make sure none of the bad microbes and everything get in there.
It
and work.
burns like a mofo, and then you hear this guy whispering, "It's like you're full." And no one else.
Pretty much.
But you hear somebody. Do you do anything else?
Mm-hmm.
That rabbit, man.
I guess an elixir of health. To have a little sippy sip, drink.
You take like just a light sip. Well, before you do that, you hear a full the whiskey.
Try drinking your whiskey.
Well, I guess I should listen to my mysterious voice, and now that I've dumped it on my arm in excruciating pain to dull the pain, I shall drink some.
So you put the elixir away, and then you start chugging down this whiskey, and you get a good buzz on. Nothing affects your arm, but you kind of notice a faint glow from your hand.
Yay!
You put your whiskey away.
I'll drink it. I'll drink it again. Just for
you
fun.
drink some more, and you're even more buzzed, and your hand glows a bit more. And do you get any? What do you do from there?
What?
Try touching your arm with your hand.
Now, is it my good hand that's glowing or my bad hand that's glowing?
It's your good hand. It's your drink. It's your drinking hand.
He can read in
Well-
the dark now.
Well, after I tried making little designs in the air with my glowing hand, I guess I'll see if it does anything when I touch my bad arm, my strong arm.
Your strong arm. Had a mental blank. That is plan. Oh well. So as you put your whiskey away, you notice your hand is glowing more with this pure white light, more and more, and you're like, "What the hell?" I mean, what's the worst it could do? Hurt worse than pouring, alcohol in open wounds? And you grab your arm, and immediately the pain starts to soothe, and you can feel your arm regenerating and the wounds binding, and the glow intensifies a little bit before you start to feel that your function is returning to your arm. It's stiff, but you can actually move it a bit.
So what you're saying is that these fancy healing potions are shit, and everyone should just drink liquor. Got it.
Yes. No.
Drink away your problems.
Can I drink this whiskey? It'll reattach to my hand.
I mean, you can try to drink it.
What does your inner voice say?
It says nothing.
That's nicely.
I think that's my skill.
Try holding the stump up to the stub and have him like touch
Touch
it.
it.
Wait a minute. Are you
Touch
gonna
my
pick-
stub.
Would you really
Wait
like
a
me to touch you?
This is a very loaded question.
So I will, I guess, against my better judgment, no, against my worst judgment, because it is a good thing. So I will drink some more of my better than healing potion whiskey and see if I get some more glowiness in my fingers of magic.
Oh God.
What, Nay?
He starts calling himself Magic Fingers.
I
I'm
can't-
so done.
Jesse, you guys are gonna have to do some mic muting because I'm getting some reverb. Enough where I can't hear Nay. I can hear Jesse clear as day. What do you say, Nay?
I said that if he starts calling himself Magic Fingers, I'm so gonna kill him.
So his hand doesn't glow. Nay, have you tried to pick your hand up?
I've been holding it. Like, what do I do with it?
So you're okay. So you've been standing there in your hand, doing this, and then it starts doing this. Do you keep holding it? Do you drop it? Do you throw it? What do you do with this hot potato?
I'm gonna stand there and look at it and be like, y'all fucking see this? Dude, what the fuck's going on?
Do you need some alone time with your hand?
Would you shut up? Fuck, Jesus. Quit being an asshole. Come figure out how to fix this shit. Why is it moving?
Talk about a hand job. I'm sorry.
Anyone have a stapler?
Here's my marker.
So
Get some bucket.
Cheeto is standing over here watching all.
Violence! Violence!
Ashido is standing over here watching all this after he's let Samachi down on the ground. He's like, none of you understand how this place works?
No.
Weird, red potions bad, whiskey good.
Horse whiskey's good, he says. He's like, the ruin reveals. He points at Vort and says, you understand, don't you?
Yep. I've been here long enough.
And you haven't told him. That's hilarious.
That's right, but they don't get it.
I keep
They
trying to
don't do
take
that.
my severed hand and like push the stub back to the nub and see if it'll just magically reconnect itself.
It wiggles a little bit and stops, but it doesn't reconnect.
I'm gonna put it in my pocket.
And it twitches a few times.
I don't know what the hell's to fucking do with it.
So Ashido walks over to you and he kind of it's like he wants to grab your nub at the wrist, not the nub, but he's like waiting for permission.
Your nubbins.
Yeah, I've had it, man. Fix it.
He looks at it, he says, I cannot fix it, but there are healers in the city who may be able to do something about this.
Okay.
For a coin, of course.
Of course.
It says, keep that in your pocket.
Okay. Thing behaves.
He says, I don't know what's going on with that, but I have my suspicions. And he turns around and looks around at everybody and says, now what?
Well, these idiots all doing their weird thing of not understanding anything. I'm going to check on the dog. The dog's smarter than them.
So this Doberman-like dog is lying there still twitching and bleeding after you mauled him.
No.
What are you doing? What are you doing?
Well, I can't heal it directly, so I'm going to borrow some of this.
The coag powder?
Yes.
Hey, Nate, do some first aid on the dog.
Yeah, sprinkle it a bit. Sugar it a bit.
Or the butcher might be low in meat.
Oh my god!
Oh my god, the dog is freedom.
3. Quiet.
Free. Gives it a whole whopping 5 hit points.
How many hit points does the thing even have?
What did it have? Let me see. I think it was 1 or 2 hit dice. So it was like 6 or 12. Let me see what hit die was it? It was 2 hit die plus 2, so it had probably been about 14.
Interesting.
I give it a pretty good amount of health. I didn't roll on it. So as you spray the powders on the dog, kind of lays there, kind of fearfully, but as its injuries start to bind a bit and the blood loss slows to a stop, it relaxes a little bit. It's still wary of you guys.
I'm petting the dog.
You're petting Bear.
Mm-hmm. With my animals breeding, training, riding, and handling animals +2.
Okay. This is what we're gonna do. Your charisma modifier, is it a 1 or a 2?
2.
Okay, so you got 2 in that, and you got 2 in animal or 1.
2.
Oh, so you got 4. So I want you to roll a d20. This is a skill check
Mm-hmm.
with a difficulty of 15. So you got to get 15 or higher.
We're going to use our metal dice, and we're going to warm them up.
Ooh.
We're still warming them up because it brings more tension and suspense. And now we are going to do a roll, and that is a 16.
Oh, you pass. So you're down there. You're petting the dog. You're loving it, and you're talking very softly to it. It's like, "Who's a good boy? You're a good boy. You don't need to work for that man that made you attack people."
The dead man over there.
Yeah, the dead man. The man we just massacred. You want to be my friend? You have any treats, Bear? You have any jerky?
I may have. I probably do.
Fine.
But I ran out of space on this stupid sheet.
You have jerky. That's just because these are dogs. Dogs deserve jerky. So you give the dog some jerky, and he kind of cautious. He's kind of cautious, but then he takes it and eats it, and he's kind of laying there, and he starts panting, and his little nub wags just a little bit, but he's still pretty winded and had the shit
He'll be fine.
mauled out of him, but he's coming around. So Bear's playing with the dog. What's the rest of you misfits doing?
Looting.
Okay, so who's getting looted first?
Where's the named fucker?
The name fucker's over here where Shido's standing. Oh, well, actually, Shido's not standing over because he came over to you. But
Come on, Zoc, let's go loot him.
Yep, looting. I'm sorry.
Okay.
I had to get around Cooper to unmute myself.
So you guys start going through his shit. Okay, so he had that very sharp Sanus bar blade. It's kind of a curved sword with a dark blackish blade. It's laying there on the ground.
I'm gonna pick it up.
You pick it up and you look at it. It's like, holy shit, this is a nice one. And as Zaki is admiring her sword, her sword. Now you find that he has another on his belt, a dagger, and it you can tell that it's pretty high quality and potentially something to brag about.
I really like daggers, so I would totally be very happy with it.
And then and Shido steps over and starts rifling through his pockets, and then he pulls out a gold key, and he grins. It's like, we need this. He says, "You have to understand something about my relationship with this man. I was a guy they brought in for high-end jobs. I was kind of a thief for hire. And we had a working relationship. He was a bit of a dick, though. But I do know that this goes to his treasure vault. But there's 2 keys to it. The other key was on his second command. And then he kind of He says, and it was a silver key. And then he does kind of like a hand trick, and then there's the iron key in the other hand. He says, however, I did pocket that key off of him and made a copy and returned it to him. We're in business. And then he throws the key to Nate.
And I catch it
Nate.
one-handed.
Like, I'd have make you roll a dexterity check -5.
Rude.
I'm not going to.
-2, I have athleticism.
Okay, fine. So you find some notes and some other stuff. Nothing of real obvious value, but there is the matter of that armor of his. And Ishido's like, that armor is work of art. It is worth a pretty bit of coin.
Who will it fit?
What?
I'm sorry, bless you. Say that again.
It fits human-sized people. So you're a hobbit. So no.
So all Gianna's then. Since Ball's probably too big and I'm too small and she's just right.
Or Nami.
Well,
Or Nami.
Because if I actually lose some armor if I wear armors with my bracers.
well,
Well, at least you speak the truth.
but let's see here. I forget. Well, actually, Nami can't wear it. She could wear it, but she would pretty much be unable to do her thieving thing because this is considered scale mail. So
Yeah.
she was like, we should strip it of him and worry about who gets it later, maybe.
Yeah, we'll strip him, spread it out among everybody so not everybody's having to
So
carry
Nami,
an extra.
while they're
Sparky.
wow, she's lippy tonight. I love it. So while they're over there fawning over that guy, you notice that one of the other dead thieves that Bear massacred, you notice actually it's the thief that Bear literally cut in half from like shoulder to side. He's like, yeah. Fortunately, he did not cut through the cloak, and you notice this cloak. It looks like it's pure velvet, but it's. Have you ever seen like them really? When the scientists come out with a darker shade of black, it's like blacker than black. You look at it, and it's like, I think this is valuable. This is important.
I could sell it for good money.
You could sell it, or you look at it and it's like a thief was using this. I bet it would help him hide in the shadows better.
This better not be Loki.
And she puts it on. It's like, I have you now. No. Do you take it off? Do you put it on? What do you do? Nami.
Yeah. I'll take it off the man.
Will you put it on?
Yes.
Excellent. Nothing bad happens to you.
Of course.
Should probably wash it first.
Probably, but I won't.
Probably smells like swamp ass.
Too lazy.
So,
Like swamp ass.
so as the rest of you are still checking out some much, you notice he does have one ring on. You slip it off. Who tries to slip it off his fingers? Finger.
Well,
Cut the finger off.
Samachi. So it's.
I'll take it.
Okay, so it's a silver ring in the shape of a skull. So give me a wisdom check.
I spectacularly failed. I rolled a 20.
Nay, do you want to examine it?
Yes. What do I got to do? Sorry, I
give
was
me a
yelling
wisdom
at my
check.
son for freaking. All right, so I have to roll at or above, right? His abilities
Below.
at or below saving throw, right?
This is wisdom check is below. Well, we lost Sock.
Abilities are above
That was an
or below.
accident.
Below?
Oh,
Okay. So I have to roll below a 19.
yeah. Oh,
So look
God.
at 12. Okay.
So you take it from her one-handed, and you kind of flip it around, and you accidentally. Hold on.
One-handed, for love's sakes.
Well, we lost Sock. There's Sock. So Nay takes the ring from Diana, and she's playing with it, and she discovers it has this tiny little concealed lever, and when she presses it, a sharp little prick pops out of the mouth. Kind of
Interesting.
and you girls think, I wonder, but she does session. It's like, I'm pretty sure that is a poison pin ring.
Ooh.
Oh, and I lied to you guys. And you find another ring on him, and it's a simple gold band with some markings on it. Who's taking that?
I'll give. Now that I know how it works, I'll show Zoc how it works, and give her the little poison ring.
Okay. Who's taking the little gold ring?
I mean, I'll pick it up and stick it in the group loot if nobody else wants it.
Which one?
The gold one.
With the writing.
Okay.
Can I look at it and see what it does? Is it one ring to rule them all?
I guess you can put it on, see what happens, see if you go Wraith form like Frodo.
Oh.
Somebody's gonna have to do it for me.
Huh.
I don't have two hands.
I'll hold it for her.
Anything on until we actually know what these things do.
Wow, Jesse's the Sanokin's character's learning. He's picking up from there. So, do you try putting it on?
No.
So
Because if something goes bad and I go crazy, I can't take it off because I don't have another hand.
We'll stick them in a bag for later.
Yes.
Do you need me to add these?
Zoc, I would appreciate it if you would like to help me, help you guys.
Okay.
So
Unless
you can add.
That's what it does.
So Ishido does tell you about the blade you had. He says that is a very valuable blade. That was crafted by the Jade Elves. It's
gold
called Shadow
band with
Fang.
what?
With an inscribed gold band. But Ishido tells you Shadow Fang is a very valuable sword, and it has a name. And then you also have, and then there is. You can add that. You can add the other dagger, and then you can
Shadow
add.
Fang is the one I picked up.
Yeah, and you can add Samachi's armor of coin, and you have your pin ring.
What does the dagger say? Like, is it got a name?
Armor of
She was like
black.
I've never seen him with that blade before.
What was the name of the? Let's see, the dagger. And then what was the name of the sword?
Shadow Fang.
Sorry, someone's being distracting.
Oh god. It's a displacer kitten.
Yes.
I can hear her.
I can too.
aggressively affectionate kitten. Ugh, that was my mouth.
Well, okay, so
Okay. Any money?
none on him.
Boo.
Mm-hmm.
Any potions or money on any of the others?
Poor thing.
The only thing you find on those guys, the rest of them you find some dagger swords, nothing of real awesome value. You find about a total of 35 gold between all of them.
We take the daggers and swords and shove them in Balls' bag and sell them in town for what we can get for them.
Sure. I'll hand you my sack.
So, okay, Zoc.
Yes, because I'm going to pack that one-handed.
Okay, so hold on.
You want
Hold
me
on
to
a
do
second.
it?
Zoc, let me. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. That would be 4 daggers and 4 short swords.
4 daggers, 4 short swords.
Mm-hmm.
Anything on the dog? The dead dog?
A collar.
Meat.
A collar, a leather collar with a name tag.
Fluffy?
Yeah.
I'm gonna take the collar. Anything on? Mercy, you want to mute yourself?
Yeah, we've getting some weird feedback that we don't usually get. I don't know why.
That's because Marissa's mic is so freaking
Yeah, but
sensitive.
Yeah, but it wasn't that way last week.
Yeah.
So I don't know. And I don't know. Maybe StreamYard's on something their sensitivity.
Stop it. Anything on Samachi that would like identify that we definitely killed him?
His head.
Cut it off.
And you remember that
Remember that what?
remember that Trade Prince Marus asked for his head on a platter.
Well, we'll take his head and we'll look for a platter on the way out.
So who's gonna who's gonna have the honor of doing choppy chop?
I mean, I've got the nice little limb severing sword, so.
So you come up and like, so you just step up to him and look down, look at the blade for a second, and just it's kind of like those Ginsu knife cooking kitchen knife commercials. It's like not even through butter; it's like just slicing through paper with the sharpest blade you could ever imagine. And it's just.
But does it blend?
No. Shido kind of going, yeah, you guys don't play around, do you?
Find somebody's shirt to take off, wrap the head in.
So you taking any other heads?
Oh, God.
Do we have a reason to?
It's like, I don't know. I've heard about it. Well, it's more of a gnomish thing. They're strange people. They take heads, defecate on weapons, and do other strange things.
I mean, this is the only one that's worth money, then this is the only one I'm taking.
Well, it depends on if we need a drinkware set.
If anyone else wants more, then that's up to them, but this is the only one I'm taking.
He shrugs. It's like, oh, well. You guys have thoroughly looked at everything, healed up. What's your next action? What are you doing?
I would assume that this dog also has a collar.
Yes.
I'm gonna search it and see what it's written. Ow.
You search it, and it also has a name tag, and
Mm-hmm.
you can't read it.
Oh, good.
Zoc could
Can I read it?
Yeah. Where? What's the name of your dog?
Yeah. I don't know. You
does it
asked me
say?
what the name of my horse is, and I don't know that either. So
I thought you named your horse, though. He named it and he forgot
I
it.
don't remember. I may have, but I forgot it. And I didn't write it up, so
Spot.
it has no name.
Spot. Its name is Spot.
Or could just name it Bidden.
No.
Bidden.
No.
His
No.
name is John Wick. You could name it
Name the
Wall.
dog Wicker.
Wicker,
Oh, boy.
your dog. Wicker, poor Wicker.
What are you doing?
Shido's watching all this stuff and kind of judging all of you, but like, are we ready?
Maybe. So that door up to the top edge, can we see into that room?
This here?
No. Yeah.
The one they came out of.
The one with the dead
that-
guy in the doorway.
That's the front entrance.
Okay,
And
so is there
Shido's-
any reason to need to go that way?
No. And
Okay.
Shido would say, that's the front door that I told all of you that we need.
Which direction to the treasure vault?
And Shido's standing back over here again. He says, we can take this route or the other hallway. They all lead around. He says, but as he's doing this, he says, this way, there is a arms room. If any of you are interested.
We'll
Is
check
all
it
of
out.
you.
I mean, if
Who's-
everyone else wants to.
Who's taking point?
Not it.
I
guess
can't
we will
point.
take point.
I only have one.
And
I will be grabbing the rear as usual.
Oh.
Wow. So, Bear, are you taking point?
Yeah, I get my shield up. And my pew.
Oh,
And-
and as you guys are kind of assembling, Ashido looks to Pornapple and says, have I earned your trust yet?
80%.
It's better than 70. I'll take it. I will stand behind the Templar because clearly he knows what he's doing.
Yeah.
Okay, who's coming up behind him?
I guess I will.
I'm going to kind of put myself in the middle because I only have one hand and I can't aim my gun.
You still have your pistol, though.
Yes, I can aim that.
It's going to be a bitch to reload her if you have a malfunction, though.
hmm
I mean, there's ways, but... So... Nami, what are you doing? Are you going to sneak around in the shadows?
Of course.
There are shadows here to be snuck around in, so let's...
Shadow sneaking, yes.
I got too much stuff going on here. Notes, Cheetos. Good lord. Stuff. Okay, so that's...
What, Mom?
I can hear my dice dropping for your mic.
Yeah, I was wondering who that was. So, Marissa,
Yes.
you need to take your percentile dice
Okay.
and give me a roll.
4 and 70.
4 and 70. So that is
74.
Roll again.
3 and 10.
So that's 13. Okay, yeah. So you find some shadows and kind of disappear into them, and you're being really sneaky. But still, you're kind of sticking to the rear. Okay, so that means you're even more rearly than Nick is, and they're all kind of like this. So, holy crap. Yeah, we definitely had some issues of hypersensitive mics tonight, and I don't know what it is because we don't have it this bad. So I'm a little bit on the confused side. But you know, I get confused sometimes. And the dog kind of, you know, follows along,
Come here, boy.
limping.
Oh. Someone carry him.
What are you doing?
Are you messing with her?
Just
you guys come into this chamber here.
don't hit enter. Just type microphone.
What is that?
This is sick one.
As we deal with technical issues tonight. You enter this little room, and there's some drinks there on the table and maps. Shido says it looks like some of the guild were planning a heist. And he kind of casually stands over it, examining the
None of that's what I want.
some of the materials. Like, it's a bold plan, but interesting. Guys keep coming. That's a lot of icons to move.
You're getting more and more icons every time.
Yeah, there's too many people. So here, I get while we take a moment for them to work out their difficulties. Real quick.
Have you tried turning it off and on again?
Yes.
I brewed a cup of tea.
I want tea.
I gave up coffee too, so I drink a lot of hot tea and iced tea now.
Oh, man.
Wow.
Yep.
I'll give you a year and you'll be back on coffee.
I actually really like tea. I always have.
That
I
one's
can't drink it without like a coffee without like 2 creams and 2 sugars for a small. Like I have to sweeten the hell out of it, and I don't like it with artificial sweeteners.
I know that's headphones, not mic.
Oh.
Whoops.
So I can adjust
I was
her
wondering why it was
mic.
getting quieter.
Nami, tell her I can adjust your mic sensitivity from here.
Sparky said he can adjust it.
Huh?
Sparky said he can adjust it.
So. Okay. Drop dice sock.
Oh, hold on.
I cannot hear him. Hold on. Roll some more.
I can hear it, but it's very faint.
That's better.
Okay, Nami, say something. Did she speak? Speak.
Yeah, I spoke.
Okay, I'm turning it to 10% there.
Boo.
I'll turn it up just a... Okay, 20%. Say something.
Boo.
There we go. That's not too bad. Sock, say something. Oh, you're
Boo.
muted. Yeah, I can barely hear you. Okay, we got that out of the way. So
I can't find us. Like, there's usually system settings, and I could not find a system setting to mess with her mic settings. So I'm gonna have to dig in that later, I guess.
these days, most of that stuff is handled within the program, whether it's Discord or this one. But what's awesome about my position, I can manipulate that stuff.
But she should be able to adjust her own.
I don't know. But so you guys all make it here in this room, and it's very crowded.
Mom accidentally left again.
Huh?
Mom accidentally left again.
Okay, boomer.
He called you a boomer. Oh.
I see what you're doing.
I don't
That's
know.
what
I have
Micah
issues
does.
today.
So you guys are all in here. There's nothing of real value unless you guys want to get into the thieving business. Anyway, I mean, Kylan might be like, tips for thieving stuff. I might take this
I'm gonna
information.
touch the walls, make sure they're all actually there.
Yeah, as far as you can tell,
Hey,
all the
didn't
walls.
Illusions exist.
Do what?
Illusions exist.
Yes. You guys have already gotten bit by the illusion bug. Zoc has had all kinds of bad times with illusions between that wall and then the episode in the game. So Shida says, he points over here. He's like, I think that's a supply closet. He says, that there, I think, is where they keep their gear.
He thinks, eh?
Yeah, he's kind of like, I didn't hang out here very much. What are we doing?
Well, we could check the supply closet.
What? Okay.
Best stack up, because if it isn't one, then we have a problem.
Shido kind of rolls his eyes at you. Do you do a dynamic entry? Just open the door. What do you do? You kick it in.
We're going dynamic because we're in a very tiny area. We gotta move in quickly. Kick it.
You kick it and rush in. And it's dark. And really,
it's really dark.
There's barrels and crates.
What's in them? Let's search them.
You start opening them and you start finding supplies. You find some barrels of fresh water, some food stocks, some cleaning supplies. Which
is there anything meaty for the doggy?
No, you've already went through the kitchen area. And a mimic eats bear's face. Why he's looking for dog treats? That would be really funny.
I'm gonna get some cook.
So you guys have solved the mystery of the supply closet.
Awesome.
We
What now?
move on.
Next door.
This one? How are you handling this?
Is there a hole I can peek through?
Yeah, there's a keyhole and it's very dark.
I see a pattern. It's all very dark. And I can try to carefully open it after checking for traps.
Shido does suggest, he says, there is another door down the hallway to the same room. I have been in this room many times before.
Let's split the party and enter through both.
Okay, who's doing what?
I'll stay at this door.
What the fuck?
Going in with Bear.
No, he's going to go down the hall. He can go down the damn hall if he wants to split.
No,
the
he
party.
said we need to split. Okay, so who's taking the hallway?
Oh, suddenly you're listening to what I say.
I can move
That's
that way, I
interesting.
guess.
Okay, so you're going to go in the other deal. Let's find Balls. Okay, Balls like, I'm going to go down here.
Where's Carl?
Choose where it goes.
Carl is, somewhere else.
We lost Carl.
He's out guarding. He's out pulling rear guard duty, actually.
Yeah.
Okay,
Rear.
so he's still remembering his fond night as a unicorn. So, okay, Guyana is... She's going to stand by Nay. Guyana is going to be over here. What's Nay going to do?
Stand there.
Kylan, what are you going to do? Nami.
Go down the hallway, I guess.
Okay, you're going to sneak down the hallway with balls. And you are so sneaky and so... Like, you realize that you're doing even better than usual hiding in the shadows. It's really remarkable. So, okay, so Bear, you gonna make your entry?
Mm-hmm.
How are you gonna do it?
Sneakily.
So
Carefully open.
Surprise, motherfucker!
And I'm just going to open with the AK and I'm going to just burst the room.
Are you really? Are you just gonna?
No.
Saving throw for Nick. He gets shot again.
Everybody dies on the other side. Say hello to my little friend.
Brr.
Yeah,
Anyway.
I'll crack the door open on my side.
Yep, crack it.
So, Nick, what weapon are you using?
Well, if my arm is back functioning, I'll be using my M4.
Okay, so are you gonna sweep with the light too? Because it is dark.
That would seem logical.
Okay, so Nick knocks his door, leads in. And he walks in sideways, oddly enough. He enters. Bear.
I'm entering too.
Okay. So you rush in. Woo.
Oh boy.
Bear.
Hmm.
Give me a saving throw against poison.
Oh, that's choke again. Let me just see what I need. Fucking hell, what is poison? I'm 4. Okay, that's easy. Ding, 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 ding. 12. Thank you. I do
You
it.
made it?
Yes. Yes.
Did you make it?
Yes, I
Okay.
made
Well, that's really good. But
Of course it is. I should do it like so.
Okay. Ow. This is gonna hurt. Ooh, this is really gonna hurt. So. Ooh. So you burst into this darkened room, and before you get too far past the door frame, out of the shadows, a dagger comes out and plunges into your side, dealing 10 points of damage.
Ow.
Backstab. Yeah, thieves. They suck, don't they? Another strike misses, however. Now, let's roll for initiative. Who wants to group roll?
Well, it'd be either Bear or Balls since everybody else is behind them.
13.
Oh, yeah. Okay, you guys get to go. So let's see here. There. We're going to actually do it like this. Let me think. Okay. They will be bringing up the rear. Okay, Nick, you burst in, and out of your peripheral, you see a shadowy figure wailing on Bear with a dagger.
I would assume, in my right tactical mind, I will shoot it.
You're going to do a single or burst fire, my friend.
Let's do just a simple burst.
Hose him.
I got a 10.
Unadjusted or adjusted?
Adjusted.
A 10. You squeeze off a burst and you brittle the crap out of the wall right behind the guy, but you missed.
At least it didn't shoot me.
The wall is dangerous. No more.
Come on.
And I disappear. I no longer exist.
Bear, you die. Bear,
Everybody disappears.
so you're standing there, gunfire goes off past your head. You're here, you got a guy up on your left stabbing you, and this other guy is trying to hit you. What do you do?
Let me think.
You got to get his props.
I need to think.
He needs his thinking sword.
Yeah, it's the thinking.
You think you die. Damn, Bear, you got hit. You got hit bad.
Yeah. Staying there is stupid. I can only move forward and turn around to face them both.
Okay, so are you are you going to move forward?
Forward and spin to win.
Woo! Okay.
I mean,
now
I could.
what?
Spinner bear.
You could.
I'm gonna strike at the gun right with the sword in a
Okay.
slash. Whoop.
You need to get at least a 12.
What the fuck am I using? Oh yeah. I can't see that. Son of a bitch. That's a 19. I'm going to adjust that, and that's over 20.
Oh, that hits you.
Sword.
Sanokin, did you factor in the +4 to burst fire on that roll? I think it's a +4. So, what did you roll initially? It was a 10.
Yes, 10.
Actually, I think that hit.
Okay.
Go
I
ahead
can
and roll.
accept it.
I think it's +4. I have to look. But
Well, if you do uphold that decision, it was another 10 points of damage.
whoa.
Everybody
Well,
dies.
I'm looking hold on, let's see, burst fire. Actually, that's a +2 to hit, but that 2 + 10 is 12. You hit, and you said 10 points.
Yes.
Okay, so you hit Bear's attacker. Bear, what did you just roll?
I rolled a
damage?
19, adjusted it's over 20.
Okay, so roll damage.
Roll damage. Yes, sir. That's an 8 plus 1 to damage and 2. That's 11.
What weapon are you using?
My sword.
Your sword. Okay, so this guy has already been clipped pretty bad, and as he's recovered from being riddled with bullets from Sanokin's rifle, you come in and you run him through with your sword, and you put him out of his misery. You murderize him. Saw you were coming up behind Bear, so in the stack, so you should be right about here.
Right about where?
Sorry, I should be right about where?
In the door frame.
Okay, what are we fighting? Is it more of those cat things?
No, they're regular thieves.
Oh, well, I mean, that one's right there, so I'm going to
Well, that's the only one, yeah. So
slice at him with my sword.
give me a roll.
The new one that you looted sword?
I rolled a 14. I have no idea.
That's a
So
hit.
16.
Oh, okay, so that damage. That is 1d6 plus 2.
4. Roll like shit for damage.
You give him a glancing blow.
Mm-hmm. Dick.
Nami, you're next.
Okay.
So you're right here. And you're still kind of cloaked in shadow, and this room is still pretty dark. So that gives you some advantage. That gives you some options. Are you going to try to maneuver in and get a backstab on this guy?
Yeah.
Do a flip.
Do a flip. You duck under Jesse's gunfire and kind of I'm a ninja kind of bullshit. Come up now. Roll a d20. I think it's a +4 to hit. Actually,
7.
You rolled 7.
Yeah.
Alrighty, so with your backstab bonus. Oh well, I still miss. You take a good swipe at him, but you miss. Nay, you're standing out here having a cigarette break, I guess.
I'm gonna try twiddling my thumbs.
You're gonna try to Shido, hold my hand so I can do this.
Hold her other fingers and.
So you're passing.
Yeah, because I don't feel a grenade would be good in this aspect, especially because I can easily miss with not being familiar with it.
Do it.
Shooting him, I would rather not shoot Gianna in the butt. So,
Fantastic.
I'll just forego my turn.
I kind of like having my butt, so thank you.
Lord. Sudoku, actually, no, that goes back to the thief. He's like, shit. I'm going to go out. He's going to I'm going to die. But if I'm going to die, shit. Holy crap, lost you on the map. Okay, Bear, you are... Uh-oh. He lunges at you.
Shield.
With a sword, he misses. Give me a saving throw against poison. I'm going to poison somebody, damn it.
Fuck you. You're poison. 13. Done. Nothing.
Okay. I do 1 hit point of damage. Actually, no, wait a minute.
Assault with
Wait a minute.
intentionally.
The hell. I'm just going to be 1 point here. So it brings it back to Sinokin. What are you doing? God, this guy is surrounded. This is going to be ugly.
Well, as seeing as I'm a nice teammate, I don't like to shoot my teammates.
Uh-huh.
I'll try to reach over and stomp him in the head with the spiked mace of something.
Okay. Rolling with your skull mace. You got to get a 12 or higher.
All right, grabbing another dice.
Where the hell did that go?
Yeah, that's 11.
Adjusted or unadjusted? Did you factor in your strength with strength bonuses?
Yep.
Okay, you take a wild swing, you miss. Bear, he nicked you, and you're like, ow, annoying.
I'm gonna slash him with the sword in the face.
Okay.
That was not good. Where did that go? 20. So that 20 natural.
It's a natural 20?
It's a natural 20.
Whoa. Okay. So you know what? Go ahead and roll me percentiles and tell me what you get. If I can
Where's
read
my
these.
dice? God damn it. That is a 1 on the percentile. Yep.
Roll damage and double it.
It was my 8, so double it. 98 and 6 times 2 is 12. Plus 1 plus 3. 2.
What was that, Bear?
15.
Ooh, 15. Damn. You did 15 points?
I did 15 points.
You slash heart, and you take his arm. He screams in pain and drops to his knees. That goes
Hey,
to
we have a new,
Diana.
hey, we have a new arm for Nay. If you need to.
Nay, or Zot, what are you doing?
I have one. I just need to reattach it.
Attaching him with my sword
We have
again.
3.
Okay, roll.
Eight.
Unadjusted or adjusted?
Adjusted.
You go to you. Okay. You slice the sword at him just as he falls to his knees, and you give him a slight haircut. Nami, you're next.
Caitlin got fucking hair anyway.
Roll a 20. Roll a 20.
You can attack with your sword or your knife.
Sword.
Sword. Go for it. Roll a 20. You got to get a.
I got
12
a
or higher.
20.
I did.
You said roll a 20, so I got a 20.
You got a natural 20. It
Yeah.
says 20 on your dice.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see what happens, and it's kind of sad. This guy is so messed up. I mean,
She cuts through him and stabs Bear.
that's a 7. Wow. 76. Secondary arm removed at shoulder. You come in on the other side and bring the sword down, and you cut his other arm off. And this poor armless man falls flat on his face and bleeds out dead.
Tis but a scratch.
It was a scratch.
Just a flesh wound.
In combat. So now that bear is bleeding pretty good. Anybody going to go in and render first aid to that poor man?
Yeah, someone give me a hand.
No heals for you.
Fine. I'm gonna heal myself then.
Nay's distracted.
Nice fighting.
Nay, are you going to help the poor injured
Yeah.
dude? What are you going to do for him?
Here's some coag. Rub, rub. Tickle, tickle. +4.
Nice.
+4. You going to do any other healing stuff on him?
And do regular trauma bandaging on him too.
That would probably be a good idea.
I just gotta remember what that. I think it's 1d4 +1 as well. If I remember correctly. 1d4 +1, yes.
Okay.
Ooh, how about a 5?
Nice.
Wow. Oops, I marked Kiana is dead.
Maybe on the inside.
Definitely on the inside. So that brings Bear back up to 20.
Yep.
Okay. Okay. So you bandage Bear up and you start to turn around and look at what's in the room, right?
Mm-hmm.
Now, Kylin realizes, holy crap, this is a jackpot. Because it is full of all kinds of gear that thieves use. Of course, you don't know what some of this stuff does, but even Samachi says, I can't exactly tell you what a lot of this stuff does, but I do know Samachi had some really good gear for his people. There's on one of the tables, there is a 60-foot long thing of rope piled up, and it looks pretty interesting. Potentially, hold on. Potentially very useful. There are packets of powder. Samachi surmises that I think those are choking, sneezing powder. Good for distractions. If you need a good getaway or disabling your people, their people. and there's another about 11 potion vials and flasks. I don't know what those are. You do find some oil flask. He taps some of them. He says, "I think these are fire flask."
Oh, good.
There's also vials of acid, which are good as missile weapons or breaking blocks. And Nani, you get real excited because you find a very nice bag of it's a thief kit. It's supplies. It's better than what you have. There's chisels, there's cutters, files, hacksaws, lock picks, charcoal makeup, crowbars, glass cutters. You're like, this will be useful. And there's also some dark suits and an assortment of daggers, swords, and other stuff. And
did I hear something about Fireball whiskey?
Huh?
Shut up.
Oh God! Yes, there is Fireball whiskey. And then you notice that you also, and then Zoc, you find these little black beads. They're pretty small, but you're not sure what they are, and your thief friend has no idea what they are either.
Black beads.
Mm-hmm.
I'll add those to the master list.
Okay.
Everything that everyone else is picking up individually, like, they need to be keeping track of that.
I'm going to take some of the powder and some of the fire bottles. Because fire bottles solve everything.
So there's 12 packets of the sneezing and choking powder. There is 10 oil flasks. How are you taking? Take 2. Take 2. There's 12 vials of acid.
I'm not touching that stuff. I don't do acid.
It's just enlightenment.
We already have normal elves. We don't need clockwork elves.
Wow, guys.
What are you doing, Cooper?
Well,
I'm going to set
we can go through some of the inventory stuff a little bit later, but who's all taking oil flask?
I mean, we'll split them between all of us for carrying purposes.
Okay, so everybody gets 2 of those. All right. So you guys clean the stuff out pretty good, and Ashido kind of warns you guys, like, be careful all the stuff you're carrying, because you might want to carry some other stuff. And he kind of says it with a smirk. But you guys either clear it out, leave stuff behind, whatever. Are you going to resume?
We need to find a bag of holding or 2.
Or 5.
So, are you guys going to resume your horse?
Yeah.
Bear takes up lead, and
yep.
You come into another room. I got to move it.
I'll wait till everybody exits the room.
You come into another little chamber with 2 doors and another hallway.
What does our trusty rusty guide say we need to go from here? I don't remember.
He says, this way to the treasure room. He says, I think these doors here are quarters of some sort. What are you guys doing?
Keep heading for the treasure room.
Okay.
Is there a keyhole to peek through?
Yeah.
Because I'm going to do something stupid, probably.
Okay. Which one are you peeking through?
Who has the best vision at night?
That would be Nami, Dark
Go
Elf.
peek.
Which door?
She's a dark elf.
Not Dark Elf, Half Elf. Regardless, they're all elves. Which door are you sending her to?
One on the right.
This one here. Okay.
Mhm.
You look in there. You see a chest. You see a bed. You see some personal belongings, but you don't see anything too interesting.
So nobody's in there.
There's nobody in there.
Good.
You can tell.
Oh.
You could always be hiding in shadow. Are you going to make her do the second door?
Well, they should already be awake. I mean, we've been loud since the first fight.
I don't know. There's some people who can sleep like for a tornado. You're going to do the other door?
Yes.
So, Kylie, you peek through the door and you can see what looks like a head on the floor. But you can't get a good enough angle to see if it's connected to a full body. But looks like there's someone laying face down. What do you guys do?
What do we do?
We could walk in further. See
Are you
if
gonna-
it is a person or not. Like
You guys gonna try to go in? You gonna check for
full body.
traps?
Yeah.
As far as
I'm
you can
still
tell,
watching her back.
Okay. So you got who's gonna go into the room?
Well, I guess I'm gonna lead ahead.
Okay. So Bear, you walk in there and you find a young woman face down in a pile of blood, and she has had numerous cuts, and it looks like she's been drained of blood. She was clearly an attractive woman in life, but now she is laying there dead.
Is your name Epstein?
No.
Well,
Maybe she was just really into autoerotic self-stabbing.
yeah, it was clearly suicide.
Shido kind of looks at you and is like, this looks ritualistic.
Oh,
And
good.
he kind of backs out there and like, above my pay grade.
I'm going to detect evil.
You detect evil.
Oh, good.
Come from this direction.
Son of a bitch.
Here we go again.
Can we go find the treasure room first and then come back to this? We might need more stuff. Just saying.
What if the
the fun
evil
in that?
what if the evil comes and tries to bum rush you while you're in there playing with all your treasure? Remember last time you found our treasure room? Y'all died.
mean,
I died
yeah,
before
but-
that.
Well, yeah, Bear got lucky. He didn't get the gold NATO. So
I'm gonna move out of there, and I'm closing the door, and I'm gonna find something to bar it from the outside because you never know.
okay, so you bar.
Can we see like the bottom edge of that room? Because it's not scrolled down enough
No.
to see. Okay.
There's a desk, there was books, and there was other stuff in there, but you did not bother to check it out.
You can come back later.
We can come back later.
Maybe we'll find a bag of holding. We could get lucky.
That'd be really lucky. So you guys can advance this way, and Shido is like the treasure room is just displayed. He actually leads the way, but when he gets to about here, I need a saving throw against death from everybody. No,
Against death. What kind of death?
the deadly kind.
Man, that sucks.
Good lord, we got too many people. Shido walks.
You made it.
No, I was kidding. I'm not. So as you approach there's a stairwell going up. Not working this way, but Shido turns around to this wall and says, I don't remember this wall being here.
Ooh.
Oh boy.
I don't like that.
And that's the
Anyone
general
have
direction.
chalk?
Huh? Chalk.
Reach out and touch the wall.
You find that it's not corporeal. Your hand just kind of starts going through it. Did you lose the hand?
I stick my sword through.
You stick your sword through it, nothing happens. Shido's like, I got a bad feeling about this.
I suggest pushing him through.
No shit, Hansel.
No. Let's go get the treasure room.
Yeah, what's in? We need to figure out what's in there because that could bite us in
Then
the
we
ass.
can come back to all
Shido
this
goes
other
like
shit.
this and says, guys, we're going to have to navigate and break some traps before we get in there. It's going to take time. I don't know if we
Well,
have
you thiefy types do what you're supposed to do. Find traps and shit.
Uh-huh.
So
There's two of you. You should be able to find them all.
What's behind him in that corridor thingy, whatever?
if you ask him, you tell him that's another hallway that leads to more quarters and Samachi's quarters.
I want to loot Samachi's quarters.
Of course you do.
At some point.
You don't want to do that now?
I mean, it depends. Is that where his loot stash is?
You might have some junk in that trunk.
God.
As far as Ishido can say, he kept the most valuable stuff up there. And he gestures up the hallway.
Upstairs?
Up
Or
in the vault.
okay.
He says,
which direction is the vault from here? So we need to go upstairs to get to the vault.
yeah. And he kind of sighs deeply and said, I think I remember how these traps work. And he starts kind of feeling around the edges of the walls until he finds a pressure plate that he presses, and he says, I think that does it. I think we're good. At least here.
Well then. Why doesn't he lead the way up so we can find out?
Yeah. He's like,
I'll be
girl,
right
Kylie,
behind him.
come help me make sure there aren't no more further traps here. Tommy, do you go with him?
Of course.
Could always send a dog first.
Oh.
You're not touching the dog. I'm going to send you first.
So you guys navigate up the staircase. Whoa, and everything goes black again. And you guys, they disappear.
Oh no!
And
The
they yell
road
back,
ate them.
says, made it!
Go.
So, who's going up? Oh, fuck. Who's going up first? Who's going up into the stairwell?
I'll go.
I'll go.
So, Kiana goes up there. What's Nay doing?
Following along behind everybody.
Oh, except for me, because I am in the back.
So you get to this room here, and Ishido's like, there are 2 traps on this vault. And if you look to either side of the walls, there's a series of like movable squares. It's like a puzzle. And he says,
I smash it because it's a puzzle out of principle.
do you actually do it?
No, you're crazy.
He says, so Samachi and his partner had some trust issues with each other. And it requires 2 people to move these pieces at the same time in a position to unlock it. If it fails, bad things happen. I don't know what kind of bad things happen, but bad things happen.
Do you know the pattern?
He says, not too hard to figure out.
Oh, don't play games.
He's like, I mean, he points at the pattern. He says clearly, if you look at them and if you have half a brain, you can understand them. But you both had, two of us had to be pretty quick and witty and on our feet to do this. Who wants to be the two?
I'm gonna leave this to the witty people.
I only have one hand, so I can't move a fucking thing.
Yeah, you can. You can be kind of like wax on, wax off.
I'm not gonna throw my hand at it.
Choke.
Whoa. There is weird stuff going on in the comments. He kind of looks at Guyana and Pornapple and says, Pornapple says, my dear, you're not disabled. You are enabled. I think you can do this.
I'm gonna stab him next.
I'll stab him in person for you.
He said, I think you can do it. Do you guys want to give it a go?
Yeah.
I don't even know what I'm supposed to be moving.
Okay, so what's your let's see, Zoc, what's your intelligence modifier? I think you do
plus
have
two.
Plus 2. You have plus 2 in engineering too, which is problem solving, essentially. I think you look on your sheet, right?
Yeah, plus 2 engineering, plus the D&D nerd stuff.
Okay. Well, I want you to roll. It's going to be a skill check. I beat myself up over how to do a proper puzzle thing, and I finally said, screw it. I'm like, it's going to be a skill check, cause pain in the ass. Okay, and nay. What'd you get?
I wasn't sure what I was rolling against.
Roll a d20.
Okay.
In fact, you're in plus
roll
4.
a 20.
Oh, damn.
Okay, nay, roll 20. Plus 2.
14.
Wow. So you guys kind of stand side to side, and he's calling out to you, and you are. Nay's doing like on the sections like this. Zoc is a little more dexterous as they're moving all the shit around, and you hear a clunk, and the door in front of you slides open, revealing another door.
Okay.
He's like, "This is where it gets good." He said, "The thing about these 2 keys, you had to enter them in the right order. It's like, this key goes this door, this key goes this door, and we had to open them simultaneously."
I can do one door with one hand.
Okay. He's like, "Come right here," and he hands you the gold key. It's like, that one goes in this slot, and I'll do this on free.
Okay.
Are you ready?
Yep.
Are you ready? He takes a deep breath, and he says, 1, 2, 3.
Everybody dies.
Everybody dies. You turn the keys, and you hear another clunk and a pause, and then the doors open, revealing the treasure room. And then, just as you get a moment to view it in all its glory, you see this tremendous wall of fire blow through the room, setting.
Oh, Lord.
And it appears everything is setting on fire, and it looks like the treasure is on fire. Horrible things are happening.
Find the gold toothbrush.
Disbelief.
It would appear, huh?
Disbelief.
You don't believe it?
No.
Maybe it's an illusion.
Sheeto just walks right into it.
Yep.
And he turns around and says, "Come join me in the fire."
I might go join him.
Okay.
So as people start walking in, the illusion dissipates. It's like, yeah, that was supposed to be to discourage people to just give up. Some weird. They paid some illusionists to do stuff like this. It wasn't me. I would have made a lot better illusion. But is Nick coming up for this?
I'll move my way back up to the top of the stairs, but I won't go through.
You're not going to go in.
All right, I'll be right back again because I really have to pee.
Okay, well, we'll deal with Bear first. Bear, as you walk in, you immediately notice the shield laying on the table, the altar thing.
You'd have a hard time missing it. Just saying.
Yeah, it's like but for him, your eyes are immediately drawn to it because it has the this kite shield features the coat of arms, the order, the Knights of Oda. On it.
How the hell?
And as you step forward, you recognize what it is. You recognize that this is a relic that has lost your order at some point.
I'm going to murder some people for stealing it and
mad.
having it here.
Yeah, this is the holy purifying shield of Timothy.
Does his last name start with a K?
It could be.
Oh my god!
The most
It
interesting.
means I need to take off my shirt and my arms
and your pants.
Yeah.
Do you pick it up?
I am going to detect evil before I pick anything up because this could be a trap.
The only evil you detect is to your rear.
Okay. Oh god, no!
What?
Not to my rear. No. Anyway, I'm gonna be very careful. I'm not gonna just pick it up right away because I need to check if it is trapped in any way. There could be a booby trap.
Bushido says, "I will check just to be sure," and he doesn't find anything.
Okay, good. Then I pick it up.
Does its holy powers respond to you?
Maybe.
This is that decision point I was mentioning.
We should roll this because whether it does or not, and I'm going to leave this to the DM.
I don't want to do it because that's going to screw. It's just going to like completely derail me, and I don't know what I'm going to do with it.
Let's say it works.
It works. So as you pick it up, you can feel an innate connection and power of goodness flowing through you, and you're really pissed off that they've had this for who knows how long, or however they have found it. You don't know.
Oh, we're gonna go full Deus Vult.
So, Jesse Sanokin, are you standing there in the door, kind of peeking through?
I'm basically still watching our back just to make sure none of
So you're not going to look in there,
unless somebody calls me up.
Now roll a wisdom check for me. This is determining if you're actually paying attention to your buddy Sanokin or Nick.
Like in the last 3 minutes?
A while.
I was in the bathroom.
No. Like in the last few weeks.
Okay. That's why I said in the last few minutes because I was in the potty. A 4. I've easily passed it.
So now you're looking at and you notice that this dwarven warhammer on this other pedestal features the symbol of that ring that Sanokin has now with the stein on it. It is etched into the head on the side of the weapon.
Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to be like, nobody touch that. Balls? I'm going to yell for him, and then I'm going to stand in the doorway to make sure this door does not close behind us while we're all in here and tell him and point at the hammer. Go look at that, please.
I will listen to the one-armed bandit and make my way in there.
So
he's so fucking dead.
Hold on a second.
Well, since we have to hold on a second, I'm going to potty.
I couldn't hold it any longer. I have to go. Tea makes me have to pee.
Oh.
I had dog aggro. There was a out of control basset hound gallivanting through the house, knocking shit over, and just being a complete terrorist. So Nick, you step in the room, and immediately your eyes are drawn to the symbol on the head of the hammer, and you recognize it as the symbol on your super whiskey and your ring.
Ooh, hammer time.
It's hammer time, and you feel an attraction to it, but
It's a pretty hammer.
it's a very pretty hammer. So, do you touch it?
Yeah, I'll pick it up and I'll take a gander at it and I
So, as you
admire
pick
its
it up-
craftsmanship.
So as you pick it up, there's also runes inscribed on the head too around the symbol. Those runes start to glow blue as you pick it up because you've been drinking pretty good, right? Yeah, I mean you're a little bit intoxicated for sure.
I'm still seeing 1.5 people.
Okay. So you're like, this is interesting. You're not quite completely sure what it does. And there, on the other side, there is a very nice, highly crafted sword, which for some reason might have been taking the place of another sword that might have been meant for a marine, but we'll never know. But it's there. And sitting on top of one of the chests is a hat. It's a very cool. It's a neat hat. It's very pretty. It's got it's wide brimmed with a peacock feather.
Son of a bitch! No.
Anybody touching that?
I'm still observing the fine craftsmanship on my hammer.
Okay. So anybody touch the hat or pick it up or
Touch the hat.
I
what?
think
Somebody
Doc
said
would touch the hat.
Saki touch the hat.
She's the smart one.
Oh,
Let's hope
Yes.
she gets sorted into Gryffindor.
Brainiac!
I don't want to be Gryffindor.
What do you want to be, Hufflepuff or Ravenclaw?
Definitely Ravenclaw. Maybe
I
Slytherin.
figured.
I'll
Yeah,
paint a dick on it. I'm a ranger after all.
It's a hat with a peacock feather in it.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh. Okay, I might touch the hat.
I don't have any interest in it.
Okay.
I mean, I'll stick it in a loot bag, but
Nobody's gonna wear it.
No, because the last time I put things on like this, I started strutting around with garbage on my neck.
So
But I will take it and hook it to my belt.
okay. So you notice there's clearly a lot of gold laying on the ground. And she was like, if I had to guess, there's at least 60, 70, 80,000 gold on the ground.
but is it real gold?
He looks at you and is like, you're funny. This is their treasure room.
Bite it.
It's real.
Um,
Just remember every 50
Are there any bags around the room?
there's bags, but just remember every 50 gold coins is a pound.
I mean, we have a dog. Can we hook it to the dog, like a slave carrier kind of thing?
He's still in pretty bad shape.
Well, we have a Vort. He's as strong as an ox.
I'm not your pack mule.
I think everybody should only just take a handful each and put it in their pocket of the best of gold.
And she does kind of like, maybe we could loot it later. I don't know. And you also do remember that the gnome said, "What, you could have half of whatever you find." Was it half?
Something like that.
But you also notice there are, and if you open the trunks, there are gems, jewelry, thousands, probably at least another 10,000 in gems, jewelry.
Did we find the golden toothbrush yet?
As you're going through the various trunks, you also find a gold bracelet. And they're very pretty. Anybody put those on?
No.
I'm wearing
And they're-
bracers. She's wearing bracers. We don't really have room to put them on.
And
Unless Kylan wants to put them on.
now, Kylan, you notice an amulet. It's on a silver chain, but it's a silver dagger that hangs down. It's clearly a thieves symbol of thieves guild. You pick it up.
Marissa.
Do what?
There, you notice there is a silver chain with a dagger on it, but you do recognize it as some sort of symbol of thieves' orders. And even Ishido's like, that might be quite valuable to have. Do you take it? Do you put it on?
Yes.
Nothing happens. You also find some clearly boots that were probably made by elves, but you don't know what it is. You find the hat, but as you start going through the trunk, you notice another pedestal, and there is a wooden box. And Ishido smiles and says, "I think that's what you're looking for." Who touches it?
Balls.
I will.
Who will?
I will.
Okay. You open the box, and in it, about this big, in bristly gold glory with large emeralds set in the handle, is the holy toothbrush of Tholin. It is remarkably beautiful. And you have that overwhelming desire to brush your teeth with it. Right there in front of God and everybody.
Maybe the dog has dirty teeth that need cleaned. Just to see if anything happens.
Yeah. Who's grabbing it?
I'll pick it up and toss it to Porn Apple and say catch.
Roll a dexterity check, Nate.
I'm gonna win this.
-4. -4.
-2 because I have athleticism,
Okay, fine. I'll give it to you.
which makes it only -1 because I have a +1. So I rolled a 1.
Dude.
So I straight caught it. I snatched that bitch
Asshole.
wig out of the air. Okay.
She like twirled it with her
And
fingers
then
and
you look-
shit while catching it.
Ishido kind of smirks and looks at Balls and like, she told you, didn't she?
But did she catch it with her good hand or her handheld hand?
Book.
I held my handheld, which caught the toothbrush.
Oh my god.
And then that hand starts whirling it like a baton.
He said, well, Ishido's like, I know that's what you've come for. We have two options. We can take everything we can carry, or we can come back after we search this place.
I'm afraid that if we come back after we do whatever, there might be some self-destructive thing.
Says, I don't think that would be an issue, but you never know.
It's a thieves' hideout. Like, who knows what they would build in? I don't really want to split the party.
We could always tie up what's his nuts and put him in the doorway so it'll stay open.
I'll
Oh, we're
kill
not
you.
tying him up.
No, we're not tying him up.
At least not right now.
It's an
later.
option.
I will fuck you up, cat.
He winks at Cornapple. Maybe later. But there's surely probably too much gold for you guys to carry. Or if you really try to carry a lot of it, it's gonna.
You were gonna be covered.
Right.
Yeah, but-
What I'm thinking is any of the cheap swords, daggers, etc. that we're carrying, we could drop.
Please dump it so I don't have to go in and add all that. Oh, because I guess you've added most of it. Ha!
Drop those, pick up what we
Drop the cheap shit that we've picked up, including anything in the past that we've picked up and haven't sold off.
Well, all the stuff.
Anything.
You guys are traveling pretty light because you were advised to, and whatever loot you didn't sell that you didn't feel
We would have
privy-
left behind at our rooms. Yeah.
you would have left behind. So
We'll drop the cheap shit, fill up what you can in that, and then
somebody
with two hands can carry the chest of gems.
Well, those look like they're probably fairly big chests, like 2-person to carry. If they told us we can have half of whatever's in there, I think we should put whatever that looks most valuable in one chest.
Jane, take one chest.
And take that chest. And then tell the guards exactly how to get here, and they can get their half.
Mm-hmm.
Or we can take the chest out, or both of the chests, and move them into one of the storage areas and put the stuff that is in the chests into the boxes.
Yes. Could do that too.
Ooh.
I'm gonna go find a dolly.
So then it looks like the ooh.
It's hidden in the boxes with crap in them.
And then we can put the crap in the treasure chest and make it look like the Thieves Guild did.
5 hours later, we're still trying to figure out how to sell every possible thing that's not nailed down.
Hey, I am a thief.
I mean, we are going to need to leave some of the gold. A couple thousand.
Well, if you're leaving, look,
Marissa, don't make that face. If there's 10,000 gold worth of gold,
there's about 80,000. You guys can estimate there's about 80,000 gold coins.
Oh,
Just gold coins, and you guys can have half of that because I think he explicitly said half of gold, whatever gold you find.
Okay.
He's still making a good deal from that.
But how is he going to know how much we found?
They know everything. They're gnomes.
But how are they going to know?
There's probably somewhere in there a gnome spy.
Yeah, actually there is.
Ah, fuck it.
We can always plot them later.
Fucking gnomes.
God damn it. So, yeah, but
There
everything
might
else,
you got to remember, he sent an associate of his with you.
Oh. She's a thief.
Yes,
Didn't
she
say
works
wrong.
for him, and she's kind of his thief. So is she going to betray him? He's probably going to know anyway.
Okay, so that storage room we can see that's just over to the left of here.
Mm-hmm.
Is that where you're thinking we should move it to? Or not the left, it's the right.
Either that one or the one that was on the left.
Well, that the one that you can see that
dog
is the one you guys came through the back, the hidden door.
Can you zoom in out a little bit so we can see what we're dealing with here?
I actually unmarked all the hallways. Damn. Whoa.
That one to the right. If we take it down the stairs and around We can get it to there fairly easily. And then it's pretty short trip pulling it out when we're done with whatever the great evil is.
That's
I mean, it looks
unless
like it's about the same distance hauling either way if we're taking the back hallway.
of course, hopefully that evil doesn't come and try to get you while you're trying to move all this shit.
Hopefully.
How much do you
Anyway,
trust the DM?
I'm only saying this stuff
I know where you
overseas
live.
because in character, Ford's not going to give a fuck about this stuff.
Mm-hmm. So, what's Vort's opinion on all this shit? What's he
Well,
gonna do?
because I don't care about this shit. Ford doesn't care because shield, because he needs to like purge people who stole the shields. By the way, speaking of how the shield got there, hey, dude, Ishida, whatever the fuck your name is, how did this get here?
He looks at you and he's like, I don't know. We're
I'm
thieves.
going
We steal
to
stuff.
use the shield to put it between him and me, and I'm going to shove him in the wall.
Whoa!
How did it get here?
Whoa!
Where's Rachel? Where's Rachel? I'm going to go fucking Batman on him.
He's like, whoa, man. You need
How
to
did it
calm
get
down.
here?
They're thieves. They steal things. I wasn't privy to this this heist. I mean, we steal things. We steal.
Summon the
Barely.
Inquisition.
And he's
Torture
like,
him until he
I don't
confesses.
like this. And he's kind of eyeballing his dagger. He's like, and he kind of looks at everybody. He's like, I don't know. And
You better not.
yeah, he rolls under his charisma, and he seems pretty genuine. It's like, I don't know. I don't know where any of this stuff comes from. If I didn't steal it, I don't know where it came from. They keep this shit compartmentalized for a reason.
I need a
Look at-
survivor later to interrogate.
Is
Let's
there
not
anything
kill
in here that
everybody.
you did steal?
He's like, he points at Illyria, like,
You stole her?
I stole her heart. No, the toothbrush.
You stole the toothbrush.
Yes.
Oh, God.
God.
I stole it. And he kind of laughs. He's like, don't tell the gnome. Not knowing that Kylan is, his associate.
It's kind of
Kylan's
between him
AFK
and the
a
gnome.
sec.
Yeah,
I'm
I know,
letting
I
him
just like-
She missed
go.
it. She missed
For
that
the time being.
conversation.
He kind of whew. It's like, look, I don't hang around this place very often,
Mhm.
but the
I'm
last few
keeping
times
my eye on him.
he says the last few times I've been here, things have been strange. That wall was strange. That other wall that we encountered is strange. Clearly, I was out of the loop.
Okay, so load the 2 chests down with shit. Haul them to the storage.
Well, they're
unit.
already
Okay, and then we'll get to that wall.
okay. So, Nick, but here's the problem.
It looks like there's something in that hallway, bottom right corner, that
I wonder.
we should see if we've been through there.
Wait a minute. Do what now? We're at.
Bottom right corner. There.
Yeah. There's. He told you Samachi's quarters and stuff was that way. I wonder actually. So.
I'm just saying it should be opened up if we've walked through there.
The question is, can you actually lift one of those trunks full of gold coins?
Well, there's 2 per chest at least.
There's 80,000 gold coins and 50. Imagine doing the math on that. 50 gold coins is a pound.
Well, then we can slide it. Fuck it.
You're gonna have to do strength checks. So, are you gonna try to slide it?
Who's the strongest ones here?
Bear ain't gonna help you, I don't think. You don't give a shit.
Make me a good argument why I should help you.
Because the sooner we get this moved, the sooner we can find whatever it is you sensed in here.
You don't know I sensed anything in character.
And also,
the mission that Bear's on, you plan to fund that with your penis?
Ooh.
You gotta fund
I
it
already
somehow,
have.
man.
I already have what I need. Fine.
Guys, gonna help. So, okay, so Bear and Nick are probably the strongest characters.
Mm-hmm.
My strength's 13, so
15.
So, Bear and Nick, give me a strength check. I hope you all
1.
die.
17.
Yeah, I think you all passed your strength checks, right?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I know Bear did. So, okay, you two start manhandling the first chest that is full of coins. It is ridiculously full of coins, and Shido's just sitting there going, "This is probably gonna get us all killed." Still not going to be easy though. What the hell?
that would be my child.
Like, whoa. So, okay, you guys start maneuvering the chest down to the stairwell. Who wants to be on the backside trying to keep it from sliding down the thing?
Just slide it. Sit on it and slide down. Yeehaw!
Not Zach. What's your strength?
13.
Okay, you. Mine's an 11. So
Yeah, okay. I'll help keep it from
And
sliding down.
and
too
it's
fast.
not like Nay is as groupie as, you know.
As usual.
Everybody give me
stop missing a hand.
Okay, give me a strength check as you move this thing down. Nick, Fort, Gianna.
1 pass.
17 again.
Cheaters. These
Dude,
guys
on
are
one
lame.
fucking Fort picked that thing up over his shoulder and carried it down his own.
Well,
I
you
rolled a
guys
one.
get it. You guys get it down to the hallway, and wait a minute. Who's wearing? Kiana, you're wearing that ring of regeneration, aren't you?
Yeah. I should be
Actually,
fully
forgot
healed
about-
by now, shouldn't I?
Yeah, you might want to give it to somebody else. So you guys get it down, and you start moving it down the hallways, and eventually you get it in here for simplicity's sake.
I can't see everybody's health.
Yours is going to be you're going to be at 23.
Yeah,
Oh,
but I can't
oh,
see.
let's see. Bear is at 20. Shido is always screwed up. Where the hell's Nick? Nick is at 23 out of 27. Actually, Kylan is actually probably the lowest, but she's 11 out of 15, but she's squishy.
Yeah, I'll hand it to her.
Kylan and Bear are the ones that are. So you get the first chest full of gold.
And gems
What do you-
and all the other shit.
At the same time, you guys move the. Of course, you know things might not matter here in a bit. I'll let you know what you guys get the other chest to the storage room.
The dog watches us move this stuff around, wondering what the fuck these people are doing. You can't eat
he's
this stuff.
hungry. God, JR. So you guys clear out the gems, and what actually do you leave behind? Do you leave any of the gold behind? Because, you know, the gnome didn't get to where he is because he's stupid. He's going to know they're having a pretty significant amount of.
I'm going to leave my.
We'll leave roughly half.
Okay.
I mean, we're not going to sit there and count out every fucking coin, but.
Why not?
If it looks like half, it's good enough.
Close enough for government work.
Right. If we have the slightly bigger half of the pile, like,
He's gonna notice. You take anything else out of the room? Are you taking that nice sword over there?
yes.
Okay, you take that.
You said there's bags in there. I'm gonna be like bagging shit up.
Okay, so you guys clear this. Okay, you guys clear this out and you move it to the other room. You have scored a major loot horde victory.
Yes.
Oops.
What do you guys do now? This takes a while.
Is there anything else we need? We should explore that illusionary wall.
Where the
And
evil's
maybe
coming
go-
from?
Well, actually, let's go check out that room with that sacrificed woman. And maybe the room next to it.
Okay.
Okay, so you guys go back in there and you find.
I keep enlarging and shrinking my game screen because I'm trying to see this map.
Oh, you see that?
Different, and I can't move it. It's driving me fucking bonkers.
So you go back in there, you find the dead woman who has clearly been ritually cut up and drained of blood.
Check the room for any clues, anything of value. Like
you find a lot of arcane writings that none of you understand, even you, which you find very strange. You find some scrolls which you don't understand, but some of the books you see some really questionable illustrations, like dark, gory, bloody things, and you're not quite sure. You think maybe that one of the books is written in blood.
Well, Porn Apple seems to be into some pretty macabre shit. So, hey, what do you think?
Am I rolling anything for this, DM?
No. You study it, and you really can't make heads or tails of what it is. You don't understand the script. But considering you're a paramedic, you realize, yeah, this is blood.
Looks like it was probably drawn with her own blood.
You can't make that determination unless you want to do a lick test.
Oh, pass. Let's see. She's O negative.
The ink is O negative. It's a match. Oh my god.
Are you saying that the manuals are written in blood, or
the book the book on the table is the text is written in blood?
Right, that's
I think we
Brindle.
should take that.
Bear's hair probably stands up like,
You have to loot everything. Why don't we just
Bear?
burn it? It's much
hey,
safer.
Bear, roll me a wisdom check and tell me if you pass it.
This is my list. Oh god. Wow, it's a 10. I pass it.
I'm just
Bear,
thinking
you're-
evidence sort of thing.
Bear, you're kind of standing back there and looking at all this and looking at her and looking at that and saying, back where I come from, I've seen stuff kind of like this. It was this reeks of blood magic.
Yep.
Like
Literally reeks of blood.
Literally
reaching for the book. Nope. Let's not.
Let's
Let's go check that other room. Is there anything else in this room of interest at all?
Nothing that you can make sense of. This room is pretty much as your buddy described.
Check the chest. Look under the bed.
You find some sandals, some shoes, some clothes. You find personal effects.
Okay. Well, let's go face the wall. No. We need to do what's his fuck nuggets personal quarters.
Samachi
Yeah.
over here.
My camera's opposite. It's driving me fucking nuts.
Oh. So you guys are going to go in here.
I mean, we might as well make sure we're not leaving shit uncovered right there, so.
Mm-hmm.
Shido's like, I think this is personal quarters. Never been in there. Who's going first?
I'm going to knock on the door and I'm going to say, room service.
Fantastic.
You hear nothing. There's no response.
I check the door for traps.
You find none.
And I'm going to open the door and look into it. The room, I mean, not the door.
Help I find the right thing. A couple torches light a library room.
Ooh. Books.
It would be a shame if one of them would fall over and burn everything.
No! What is wrong with you?
It's blood magic.
Everything.
All of
Needs to be
them are?
burned. All of
No.
it needs to be burned. Burned.
Does he actually look, or did you just make the assumption that it's all blood magic?
I'm just going to assume it, and they stole the shield, so they're all going to die, and they're all going to get burned. It needs to be purged. We need to purge.
I'm gonna go in there and look around.
So, Bear,
Burn, maim, kill.
do you really want to try and purge everything?
I'm going to wait for now. Because there's still stuff to be discovered.
Actually, wouldn't do anything anyway. Oh, well. So you guys go in there, and Gianna, you start thumbing through the various books. You realize it's just a library. There's a lot of books regarding architecture and buildings and hand-drawn schematics of various buildings. You find some books on thievery, and if Kylin walks in there, she
Here you go.
She spots a book that it's in the title of it, and she can read it. The Manual of Stealthy Pilfering. She might want to keep that.
Add it to your inventory list, kiddo.
But you don't find anything
Okay.
beyond that that's very, very interesting.
What's the other door? On the other side of the library.
Who's going to go over there?
Me.
I'm
no one
going to go
else
with
will.
her.
So you're just going to walk over there?
Yeah.
Give me a saving throw.
One.
Oh.
Fuck.
That dice apparently only knows how to roll 1 in 20. I give up on it.
So let's see here.
So, Marissa can't edit her character sheet to add that. To add that book.
Put it on the master list, and I'll figure out the deal later.
What was the name of it? Or
Stealthy Pilfering. I'll update. We'll figure this out later. Oh, yes. So you're just walking along, and as you approach the door, the floor gives out below you, and you drop into a pit of punji sticks and take 12 points of damage.
oof.
You go.
Oh, back to where I started the session.
You scream as you hit it, and it hurts very badly. And Bear standing there, you just watch you like. Boop.
I'm looking down and going to say, well, that's what you get for being greedy.
Not being greedy.
So
How deep is that hole?
It's deep enough that I should have actually thought about this. It's about 5 foot.
No, it's not so bad.
It's not so bad. Who's gonna help? Anybody gonna help her out?
Well, I guess I'm going to clank down carefully.
You're gonna help her up.
Yeah.
So you pull her up, and Sheeta comes in like, crap.
No shit.
As you pull her out, the trap actually resets.
Oh, nice.
Let's see here. Where's my? Okay, we have a problem here.
What are you looking for?
Who, me?
Yeah.
Okay, so Shido begins searching the room and he finds a pressure plate and deactivates the trap. He says, "This should be safe now." And before anybody can protest, like, "Well, you try it out, Miss Smart Pants," he walks over across the door and it's good. The door is locked, however, and he motions for Kyla and he says, "You come here. Come here. Give you a chance here. Roll me a percentile, Nami, as the dog beats me up."
16.
Ooh, that's actually really good. So you whip your lock picks out and you go to work on it and hit it, and the door pops open. Door swings open.
Mm-hmm.
Wrong screen. And you find his quarters.
Hooray.
Who's going in?
I'm in my usual spot.
Covering the rear. Who's going in?
Yeah, I'm not going to.
You don't give a shit.
I mean, it's going to be crowded, so.
Oh, there's actually extra right. There is a bed in this room, and ignore the extra door. So, who's going in?
Well, I'm gonna drink a third of one of the extra healing potions.
Okay, give me a hit of what you got.
Gotta find a D8 first. There we go.
What'd you get?
7.
That's pretty good. Except 18. So, now do you go in?
Yes.
So, you start pilfering through there, and you notice the belongings in here are mostly things of a thief-like nature. You find a belt buckle that you quickly realize is a it looks just like a large ornamental belt buckle, but there's a hilt, and you can draw a small blade from it, which would be very handy if you ever need to smuggle into a situation. You find a pair of gloves. They look well made, and they look like they'd be very useful for.
Lock picking? Nimble fingers?
You don't know. They look very handy, though.
I'm just saying, you know, if I were DMing this as a game, that's what I would make them with my D&D knowledge.
Oh, so these could be some sort of gloves of thievery, maybe. And you also find about quite a few potions. And you also find a well-made and kind of ornate abacus. It looks potentially kind of valuable, but you're not sure. So what are you guys doing? Who's taking stuff? Is Nami taking the thiefy stuff?
I'm gonna give it to her. Yeah.
And she turns into a pineapple. A special pineapple.
Oh god.
So, yeah. You also find a lot of correspondence and some letters and documents, but nothing of real interest or real value to you guys.
Anything that the leader might be interested in?
The gnome?
Yeah.
You don't. You really can't say. You don't know him well enough. Well enough.
Okay. Well, the abacus looks valuable. We'll take that. Nami's got the loot.
Gloves. You pocket all the potions and all that crap.
Yep.
So you guys have cleared that. What's your next plan?
This one.
And she just kind of getting a little on the nervous side. It's like, I really think we've overstayed our welcome.
Oh,
If you have anything else to do, I would just me.
We must investigate the illusion wall.
Okay.
He sighs deeply. Like, can I have my other dagger back now?
Who had it?
Nay had it, I think. It's not like she
Well,
could use
it's
it.
up to her.
Or actually, Nick might have had it.
I had
forget.
what's his name's lead guy's dagger. I had that.
No, not that. Somebody.
Nay had them, I think. I think she
Somebody
had
had it.
daggers.
Just whoever has it. Can I have it back?
What's his name with the S? Say it again.
Samachi.
The-
No,
Samachi. Yeah, I have his dagger. I have Orc's dagger. I have forged daggers.
whatever the case, the party took both of Shido's daggers, and
I'm
only
okay with them
returned
having
one.
them back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I gave him back one. So he had one. So
Yeah.
we'll give him back the other one too then.
And he bows and graciously thanks you. So we're doing the wall thing, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
So
Balls is
Satyrs.
having issues.
what else is new?
This Kylan should be fully healed up by now.
Yeah. Someone else want that ring now? Hey,
Bear is the
Bear has the
Lowest.
most missing damage.
of course, I mean you guys still have some options to heal up though. Just
Yeah, I'm
saying.
gonna keep my drinky stuff for later.
Okay. Nay, are you doing any one-handed?
Pinchy powder. I could use some.
Yeah. I'm being very kind to you guys tonight.
I'm sorry, what? Who am I
Some of
powdering?
the coag powder. I could use some.
Powder the nose.
Oh God, you should have seen her yesterday. She got drywall all over her face. She's like Tony Montana. It was hilarious.
No.
Do you want to
I
roll
didn't get all
for
over
it, or
my
do you want me
face.
to roll
You
for
put
it?
it all over my face.
No, I didn't. I did at another time, but that was what, Nay?
Oh.
Doc, do you want to roll for your coag, or do you want me to roll for it?
Give Nay a hand.
It's a 1d4 plus
Oh
1.
shit!
Nice.
There's a D4.
It would help if people would tell me people are in and out. I don't necessarily see this stuff always. So what'd you get?
3 plus 1, so I got 4 more points. So that's pretty good.
Yeah, that almost brings you back. That almost tops you off. So the only other one is Bear at 20 and 29. Bear, you gonna try to get any healing?
Maybe, yeah.
He's doing what to him?
Pardon me.
We shot a bunch of flowers.
Hold up.
Where
Where did my dice go?
Oh,
there you are.
let's see what the coag powder is. Coag powder. I don't know. Powder. 1d4 plus
4 plus 1.
dude. Yeah.
You can't read that.
I was like, I just told Zach that it was a 1d4 plus 1.
My dice went away. It's 4.
Oh, well, that gets pretty good. So you guys kind of heal your shit up, and here's another door. But what are you guys gonna do? You're all gathered around here. Shido's kind of getting a little nervous side.
Well,
I poked my sword through us a couple of times. Doing, doing, doing,
Yeah.
doing, doing, doing.
If there's any abilities you guys want to do, you ought to do it now, and that is to everybody.
like what?
I can only give so many hints.
Well, I mean, the thieves could do their stealthy shit.
Try to
I don't know about Bear's aura shit.
okay.
Which is active all
Nami,
the time.
go ahead and roll your percentiles.
I'm standing in the back watching my severed hand wiggle and just being amazed by it.
77.
Okay. You try to find some shadows to blend into, but even with your augmented nice fancy cape, it doesn't happen for you. So Vort is over there poking the wall with his sword, and it's clearly an illusion.
Mhm. Can I pass through this?
Yes.
Shields up, forward.
Okay. Who's gonna go with him?
Me. I'm gonna have my sword ready, and I'm gonna be like right behind his shield.
Okay. Who else? Who else? You got room for one more person.
I'm gonna stay in the hallway and scream in case something comes down it. And then probably pull my sidearm and aim it at him.
Ishido can
So-
go with us.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Well, you're gonna use like the worst combat guy. Of course, looks like Nick is having problems. Why does he have
Yeah.
problems and Nate isn't? I'm confused.
Yeah, it's weird.
Awesome.
What are you awesoming about?
Yeah, the entire thunderstorm is coming down right on top of us.
Yeah, I asked him
Moving
in chat if that was thunder or vehicles I was hearing, and he's like, thunder. I'm like, ah.
Na 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 na.
So, Bear, as you walk in, you are channeled into a very kind of tight hallway. You can get two people in side by side. But
That's
as
okay.
you look forward, you see a guy standing. Oh, well, you don't see anything. I was having to move the map. You see a man standing down there in long flowing robes, and he's clearly, in contrary to the icon, he has dark hair, Caucasian features,
Oh, shit.
and oh shit.
It's big.
He's just a man, and there is a one of those cat people standing next to him, and he's standing there sizing you guys. He has a dagger in his hand, but he's not pointing it at you. What do you guys do?
I are in the back, so I don't see anything.
I mean, I'm gonna.
I'm sizing him up. We're gonna be in a Mexican standoff.
It's like Templar. You are a Templar, are you not?
Mm-hmm.
I have no quarrel with you or your companions. leave us and we can all live for another day.
Well, I have but one question.
What?
Was on time. How did you get this shield?
He laughs at you and looks at the shield and looks at you. It's like, I am no thief. I am a sorcerer. I do not stoop to petty thievery. What these fools in this place do is their business. They only work for us.
Well, you see how this thing goes. Since they work for you and you're in charge of them, you bear responsibility since you're their commander. Whoa!
Good Lord.
Damn.
I love it. Wow. These are sound effects you can't even, they're not even this good if you pay for them. He waves his hand dismissively at you and says, no. This is contract work. What they do with their other business is none of my concern.
Man, have I ever heard this story before? This place called Iraq.
Templar, it is in your best interest, the interest of your party, if you turn and leave now. Let us go about our business. What you do to the thieves of this place is your business. I do not care.
Really?
And you notice there's blood at his feet. Not a lot, just droplets of blood.
So let me get this straight. What I do to the thieves in this place, you don't care about.
No.
This person next to you, is that a thief?
You're referring to the cat next to him?
Yep.
He was one of my minions. He does not work for this guild.
I keep waiting for Walt to be like, and another person sub, thank you.
I know, right? And then Walt takes over as fighter. You'll fight him. You'll be fighting Walt tonight.
And what does the party think about this standoff? I want to hear some input.
I'm kind of here for whatever the Templar decides to
I'm
do.
here at a party.
I'm in the hallway, so I have no clue what's going on.
I mean, he helped us move shit, so...
Ishido interjects. He says, these are some of the strange people I have seen here. The cats, they're not normal. That guy, not normal.
Oh, what is
He is
normal
probably
in the room?
correct. He is probably somebody who has contracted their services, but for what I do not know.
Can I figure out in any way, shape, or form what he is with wisdom or intelligence or something?
Give me a roll. Give me a wisdom roll.
I'm going to roll myself off here.
Can I roll?
It's fucking dark.
Figure it out too? Using
Yes,
my
it
D&D
is.
knowledge.
Go ahead.
4, and I passed the wisdom check.
So I can roll too.
I'm going to ask what the holdup is, why we're just standing here in this hallway.
Just for a grenade.
No one hears you.
Nobody cares.
No. It's not
I
just
rolled an
illusion.
11. My wisdom's 15. I have a couple ranks of
So-
HP.
Spelled.
Thor, you kind of connect the dots to that woman has been ritually and drained. So your character kind of like, I'm pretty sure he's a magic user. He just has that look. I'm not sure what kind, but this is kind of some. I don't know what edition or supplement this was in. This might be some homebreed shit.
Incoming boom. Oh, it's moving away.
God, this is hilarious.
So, what about the woman in the room that is apparently a bit on the dead side? Did you have anything to do with that?
Kind of goes. I would barely qualify her as a woman or human. She was a useful subject.
I'm not gonna say it, but it's on my tongue.
What? At least private messages.
She
Would
didn't
be like-
qualify as a woman. What was she? Like trans or something?
I'm gonna be like, so how dedicated are you to whipping this person's ass?
What?
I'm gonna be asking Bear how dedicated he is to whipping this person's ass.
Mm-hmm. Let me check. What do I have here? I have here a thing on me. He's a magic user. So he does a lot of booky stuff and occasionally murdering people with a knife. I'm going to do the only thing that Ranger can do. I'm going to sing him the song of my people. Which means I am pulling out a hand grenade.
Roll for initiative.
I could charge, but that's not fun.
I'm happy I'm in the back.
Not for long. You're gonna die.
You gonna roll for it, Bear?
I have rolled initiative that is a 20.
Nice.
I am pulling the pin.
Well, let's see here. Holy shit. We're going to have simultaneous initiatives.
Oh, good. I pull the pin.
You pull the pin.
And I'm going to count in the gray speak 1, 2, 3, and I'm going to lob it at him.
Okay. Let's see here. I plan. As you start to go for the deal, he brings his blade up and cuts himself. The blood starts running down his arm as he starts doing.
He ain't gonna have to cut himself here in a second.
Gesturing with his fingers and saying things. As you throw, give me a roll to.
Come on, my super metal dice, do not abandon me today. You did not abandon me today. You gave me. It is a 20.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, let's see here.
Oh, you're so good to me today.
So interesting. Let's see what happens.
What the fuck is grenades? There.
90. Let's see. Is that the not a phone, but no, this is not the phone machine.
Oh.
Okay.
Aw,
Roll
Sadie.
damage. Roll damage.
What's grenade damage? I'm not going to look this up.
3d6, I think. Hey.
It's either
3d6.
you do a 3d6 or 5d6.
It is.
That doesn't help me.
Hold on. Hold on.
I think it's 3.
Let me be sure because I don't remember. Let's see. I have a sheet here for all that crap. I guess he could be right. I don't remember.
Yeah, I have it somewhere, but I don't know where.
Weapons and gear. Oh, Jesse's right. 5d6.
Holy shit balls. Now that cat is toast. That's a 5. That's a 5. That's 10. That's 14, 17, 18.
18 total?
18 total. That's my thingy count. My plus 1 to damage. Does that count in here? It should count, doesn't it? Then it's 18.
Okay. Question is. Everybody's gonna have to do saving throws.
I'm behind the shield.
Let's see. me see what this dude's going to be because he is 6. Gotta see what his saving throw is. Come on, where you at?
Oh, I forgot one thing.
What?
No, just for my thing.
6. Okay. I'm gonna roll 2 more saving throws. Holy shit!
You didn't save that one.
No, it's lucky Sadie didn't get that one. Okay, guys, y'all need to roll saving throws too. You are in the blast radius.
I did.
No, not you. Not the people. When I say
Okay.
everybody, I mean the people actually in the room.
Then I give Zoc my saving throw.
Yeah, I passed it
I
at
passed.
18.
Okay, because I
Okay.
rolled a 19.
I did too. So yes, you gave me your saving throw. Thank you.
Whee!
Okay, Bear. What was the original damage on it?
17 plus my 1 is 18.
Okay. So,
Mathematics.
okay. He makes a saving throw.
Son of a bitch.
However, oh, God bless America. This guy here does not.
Bits and
Boy,
pieces.
there is so much shit going on right now. This is going to be really interesting. So he's going to take 8 points of damage. And y'all, everybody in this little room made it. Actually, I still got to roll for Ishido. Shit, forgot about him. Let's see, saving throw. Did I not?
He's dead.
He's dead. He could be actually. I need actually.
Who wants his daggers?
Ooh, he did not make his saving throw. What'd you say it was?
18.
Okay. So Bear, they're like, pull that grenade out, and you lob it, and just as this happens, and all this shit happens in very, very quick succession, as he's cutting the blood and it's pulling around him, suddenly the spinning column of like blood starts whirling up around him as the hand grenade goes off at his feet, and it absorbs half of the damage. But the blast, it blasts Ishido back through the wall section and leaves him with 1 hit point of damage. 1 hit point. It blows him out, fucks him all up bad. Zoc, you and Bear hunker down behind the shield. The shield, is this the shield of Timothy, by the way?
Yep.
Tim protects. But this guy has started to run forward and the hand grenade blows up. It kills him, however. Okay.
That's just gonna feed the blood mages bullshit.
Close.
This gonna
I
keep
need
on going.
Zoc, Bear, you need to do saving throws for spell.
For what?
Versus spell. Okay.
19. I made it.
He saves.
Your magic attacks are pathetic.
That saves. No, it doesn't. Yeah, but y'all be glad you saved. Okay, Zoc, did you make it?
I rolled the wrong dice.
Double
I
it.
rolled a D12 instead of a D20. 19. So yeah.
Yeah.
I was like, why is the number so small on this? Yeah. I just reached down and grabbed one. It felt like the right size.
Yeah, you gotta be careful of that shit. So Bear, you said you saved?
Yep.
Zoc, did you save?
Yeah.
Okay.
If he flies at me, I'm going to crouch. Well, it would be something I would do anyway with the shield. And the dead guy flies at me, and I'm just going to deflect him over us. And he goes flying backwards.
What,
So
the dead guy?
Yeah, but that balls his new friend that hugs him.
Just launch him through the
The dead,
wall.
half a corpse comes flying. Gives him a hug.
God.
Can we see the rest of the room since we're like?
No, you're not crowned it yet. Okay. I need.
I don't like the
to-
sounds of that.
4. You shouldn't. I got to take 4 off of him. Okay. So when the hand grenade goes off, it goes off with a tremendous boom and blows the crap out of the room. And some save, except him. The guy is blown forward at you guys, but as his body is pierced and blood starts flying, from the wounds there are these crackling, flying streaks of red blood that looks like lightning, and it lashes out at all of you, dealing each of you 5 points of damage because you did save. So there's that. Let's roll for initiative again.
$14.
Sorry, what is my hit point currently at? Because I haven't been keeping up with them.
Boo! You have 1 hit point now. You are at 17. Okay, let's figure this out. Bear.
I don't
Okay.
want to do that to 14.
Okay, I rolled a 17.
Son of a. Oh well.
Let me see here. Which one of these guys? That is the loot table. I don't need that. And okay. So, 2 of these cats were hiding around those corners, and they come at you, Bear. They do not have any weapons though. They have mean claws and mean teeth, which gives them 3 attacks per. Miss. Shit, 6. Yeah, it's gonna be a miss. 12. That's gonna be a hit. 6. That's 5, 6. One of them manages to jump and bites you on the arm. And
That's just rude.
It's very rude. Other one. Let's see. That's 15. It's a miss. It's gonna hit. The other one comes in and slashes at your face. Do you have your down?
Yep.
It scratches across your plate, but it does the nails do manage to catch a little bit of explosive flesh around your neck, dealing 3 hit points of damage.
Son of a
Bitch.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let me look here real quick. So wizard guy is standing there. He cuts himself again, and he starts throwing hand signals. But you also notice as he's cutting himself, the injuries that he sustained from that he did take from the grenade, they're healing. That brings us to Bear. You're in the midst of this shit. What do you do?
Is the guy who bit me still biting me?
At the very least, he's trying to still bite you.
That worked out so well last time.
Are you gonna try to? Oh god. Are you gonna bite the pussy?
Yes. You're biting me. I'll bite you back, asshole.
So roll to hit.
19 plus one.
That's
20.
a hit. Roll damage. I think what was 1d4?
Oh shit! I don't remember.
Yeah, I think it's 1d4.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, roll 1d4.
4 plus 1 plus no plus 1. Yeah, that's 5.
Woo! So you sink your teeth into it and you just start biting, and you manage to hit some blood vessels. And it's a good thing that he didn't have whatever bad juju the other guy did, because that'd have been sucked for you. Zoc, what are you doing? You're standing right here.
Yeah, give me 1 sec. I'm. Whoa.
You got this guy here.
The guy that's on the left side.
Yeah, the other one that was trying to go for
I'm
bear.
gonna try to stab him with my sword. My new sword.
Ooh.
16, 17, 18.
Okay, it's gonna be hit, but
That's the badass sword.
Get off the counter.
Go ahead and roll damage for me.
What is it?
1d6 plus 2, I think.
5.
Ooh, yeah, you hit him pretty bad. So, as you jump in there and stab him with the sword, the spell, whatever spell he's casting, goes off, and there is like a small 4 flashes of light in front of you, and these hideous fat creatures with looks like they're rotting creatures. Sock, you remember the main demons?
The what?
Mains.
I do.
I'll just share screen. Be easier than. 4 of these appear in front of you, and they look all confused as shit until they see you guys. Share video. No, I don't want to share video. Share screen. Get back to the map. Okay. They pop out right in front of you. So this goes back to.
So
Is anyone in the party gonna want to come through since Cheeto would climb to the wall?
am I aware of any of this?
If you guys will let the DM, get to you in the turn order. No, Nay. Hey, I'm going with you. Nay, Shido flew through the wall and crashed into the deal, and he's down, bloodied and bad. He is not in a good way at all. He looks thoroughly fucked.
Oh, you're under a maid.
You're in your maid.
And I yell at Balls to run through the wall.
Run for the walls, ball! Balls to the
Balls to the
walls.
wall.
Sounds like that. Balls to the wall.
Pull out my dressings, bandage him.
I'm assuming I know which wall to run through, so I'll just hit a solid
Nick,
wall.
hold on. What was that name? 4? Or is that 5? Is that 4?
4.
4. So you managed to stabilize in a bit. Nick, you hear balls to the walls, and considering you saw the guy fly through the wall and everybody's been talking about the magic wall, do you want to do a wisdom check to figure that one out?
Do you think you're smart enough?
He might be smarter than a 5th grader.
I pass.
Okay, so you run through. You run through here, and you see your counterparts engaged and you see one of them biting a cat. You see the other one stabbing a cat, and then in front of him you see these short, little, ugly, fat, angry things that are approaching on him. What do you do?
Hey, it's Walbart.
Throw another grenade.
No.
Can you move the screen down?
Fire. Fire. Burn them.
Might want to zoom the other way.
Or move it down a little bit more. A little more. Hey, I can see everybody. All right. Let's see. Would I be able to even make it down that hallway packed full of people?
No, you're going to have a hard time getting free of that because you have Guyana, you have Barrett, you have two cats that are fighting with him.
I'll yell out, make a hole. So, and then I'll wait for people to move. So then, or just
Okay.
see if I can get through.
Now you're out in the hallway. What are you going to do?
Light.
Unmute yourself.
Is there a way I could peek in?
You can stick your head through there and see the chaos. Sure. If you do that, yeah, all kinds of stuff's is crazy going on.
Is there a way I can stab something?
You could try to roll a dexterity check to see if you could slide under everybody to try to stab anybody. Roll me a 20. We'll see what you get. Cause why not? 14. I'm pretty sure your dexterity is all kinds of high. Your dexterity. Oh yeah, you actually make that. So you kind of do that run and kind of slide through. Do you want to go after this cat?
What? Go after what?
There's one of them cat people down there messing up.
Oh, yeah.
The one that Zach's stabbing. Roll 20. You got to hit 13 or high. What weapon are you using?
Oh, the knife. Dagger.
The knife.
Dagger
Okay,
blade.
so that's actually going to be a good hit. So roll 20 plus 3. What do you get?
I got a 17, so a 20.
Okay, I'm not going to have you roll on that because his damage, his HP is so low. You just want to just drive the dagger up into him, and he bleeds everywhere, and he goes
Ew.
down. Which brings us back around to all these guys. So you got all these demon-y thingies standing here, right?
They just spawned.
Hmm.
They just
What?
spawned. We get a turn this turn.
Zach, you're muted. Can't hear you.
They just spawned. They don't get a turn this turn.
Where's that? Where's that as written?
They would get a turn next round. Very few things get a turn the same turn they're summoned.
Well, technically, they spawned last turn.
Oh, so is this the start of a new turn then?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, because we were at Nami was at the bottom of the order. Yeah, because they cracked through. So the mage cast fireball.
I'll be back in 10.
So okay, let's see here. Actually,
You'll whip
let's
his
see.
ass.
Balls. No, you're gonna hate me worse for what I'm gonna do now. Got bear ball. Let's see. There's 4. Okay. 1, 2.
Bear ball.
1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, Zach, you're really gonna hate me. You are so gonna hate me for what I'm about to do to you. You are gonna drive down here and beat the ever living shit out of me.
Yay! Film it, please.
So
It'll be live.
So I'm just gonna to go into this. There is a book called a role playing system called Shadow of the Demon Lord, which was produced by a good friend of Walt, and Walt brought this spell to my attention, and I decided I'm going to adapt this to our game. So I'm not going to go off quite yet. Or hold on, let's see. Let me read the description I have. Give me a saving throw versus spell.
Fail.
Oh boy.
Ooh. It's not as bad as it could have been. So, Sock, we're going to get back to that in a minute. Going to let it hang there in midair. Where's the little guys here? Mains. Actually, I need to do that. Okay. We got lots of magic math going on here. So Doc, he seems intent on you as again he cuts himself and he starts doing his magical mumbo jumbo bullshit as his new little friends rush at Bear. Let's see here. This one here. Miss. Ooh, that's a hit. This demon runs up and bites you, Bear. For a
What's
whole
with biting? Everybody tries to bite me. What the fuck?
He bites you for 2 points of damage.
That's what happens when you oil your armor in barbecue sauce.
Yeah. One, since Kyron's like in the middle of this stuff. Let's see here. Miss. Hit. Miss. Actually, no, those are both misses, actually. One of the demons tries to attack poor little Kylin, but they miss. Bear, the cat, tries to bite you again. And, yeah, I'm pretty sure that's a miss. That's a miss. Extra claws. Hit. Damn, Bear.
Mm-hmm.
It's just not your day.
Stop biting me.
Yeah, you're just... So, you managed to beat the cat back, and he's not biting you anymore. That's 3. That's 4. They do manage to cut you up with... Bear, what do you have at your hit point right now?
Yep, 5 is right.
So they managed to scratch you up and bloody you. Bear, what do you do?
I am going to open my potion of extra healing and drink it.
Okay.
That's a 3d8 plus 3. Wait, those are 8s, right? Yeah. 7, 5, 8, 15, 20, plus 3 is 23.
Woo!
Holy shit! Wow.
Damn. So you're fighting this cat back with one arm, kind of pinning him against the wall, and you're like, "Puh!" Gurgle, gurgle, gurgle. And the healing powers of the potion start working their effect. As we come to Sock.
Hey, it's like at the strip club outside of Opening.
Sock, his spell goes off, and can you promise not to kill me?
No.
So, Zoc, he casts his finger this way, directly at you, and this brown bolt of energy flies out from his finger and comes and hits you in the chest. Have you ever eaten really bad? Have you ever eaten sushi out of a gas station?
I've never eaten sushi.
Have you ever eaten anything out of a gas station that was just a really bad mistake? Hey, nay. Have you ever eaten sushi out of a gas station?
Yes.
Have you ever had a bad reaction to it?
No.
Oh. So, have you ever really just had a really bad encounter with Taco Bell?
No.
Sock, have you ever
Not
had?
Taco Bell.
Ooh, 3 a.m. pizza from a gas station in Detroit. That was a bad day.
So this is what happens in Zoc. So Zoc, at first you don't notice anything, and you're getting ready to do some stuff, but then you start feeling a rumbling down below, and then and very loudly your guts start to twist and rumble loudly. If it wasn't for all the chaos, everybody'd be like, "Whoa, what did you eat?" And you are suddenly hit with the worst stomach cramps that you have ever experienced in your life, and you fall to the floor as your insides explode, dealing you 9 points of damage.
If my guts are exploding, that's going to deal me a lot more than 9 damage.
No, I don't mean literally. I mean, do I have to spell it out?
So you're saying I curl up and shit myself?
This spell from that book is called Hateful Defecation.
Oh, there's hateful, all right.
I was gonna do it to balls, but this is even better. You're gonna kill me.
Hey, at least I'm not the one that smells the worst anymore.
Oh my god! So you fall and just. It's like the worst food poison you ever had. Your body is trying to expel all this as bad as it is awful. And you lay there, you're stunned for 1 round. Nate, you're outside. What are you gonna do? Ashido is at least stabilized.
Well, there's like no room for me to go in.
Well, you don't know that. So,
I know I don't know that.
For a grenade.
Can I roll out to the hallway?
Can I reach in and like poke my head in and be like, "Oh fuck, Gianna," and pull her out into the hallway with me?
Give me a dexterity check, cause why not? Make it a little more. Give you a little bit of a challenge.
7.
So you peek it and you see her laying there moaning and groaning horribly. Covered in her own shit and horrible, disgusting noises emanating from her. You're like, what the fuck? What did you eat?
Did you eat a gremlin? I told you not to feed the bastards after midnight.
They had an aspirin in them, maybe.
You don't eat a gremlin and then drink water, okay? It's like Mentos and Coke.
So you pull Zoc through as she's shitting herself to death and pull her back through the wall.
God.
Nick, you're in the middle of this shit show. Do a dexterity check, see if you slip in anything. No.
Is there enough room for me to squeeze through to the front now?
Yeah. Well, yeah. You can kind of get up here, and there are demons up here that are very angry.
All right. I guess I need to. I feel a strong urge to test out the hammer. See if I can make things go squish. So,
okay.
Whatever's closest to me.
One of these ugly little fat demon things in front of you.
Okay. I'll see if I can flatten it.
You got to get I think it's a 12 or higher, I think. Let me look. No,
I got a 12. No, 13.
No, you
13.
hit it. Roll damage 1d4 plus.
Oh, it's a little hammer. Okay.
And it's 1d4 plus 2.
That would be a 5.
So you come in and you swing overhead, and bash this thing in the top of the head and ring its bell pretty good and deal it 5 points of damage. Kylan, you are in the middle of all this. You're surrounded by demons who seem very annoyed.
I would be too.
She hates me right now. What are you going to do? As I try to look around.
I'm going to try stabbing one.
Okay, roll 20, and you got to get at least 11.
I got a 6.
Okay, you miss.
Yeah.
So you miss all this, and the demons start running in to cause havoc. There's like a demon shield wall of ugliness as the mage turns his attention on Jesse's character, and once again he changes over and cuts himself. As you see, his other arm is healing up. Blood starts spilling, and he starts going for the and starts casting a spell at him. Let's see here. Bear, the demons attack you. Miss.
No biting.
Miss. Miss. That one attacks Kylan. Miss. Miss. Ooh, hit. And that's going to do 1d4. It's Kylan, Nami, one of these things comes in and bites you on the shoulder.
Would that hurt?
Yes, it's like very angry. Jesse, one comes for you. Miss. Ooh, hit. Miss. One slaps you at Jesse for a whopping 1 point of damage. It killed. Actually, no, it killed. It lucky shot. It severs an artery, and Sanokin is gone.
I mean, he's gone, but
Gone but not forgotten.
Gone but not forgotten. So that deals all of the monsters.
So how much did he get? 1 point of damage?
1 point of damage. Bear, you're back in the middle of all this. What are you doing?
These are demons, you say, right?
Yeah.
How do demons like holy water?
Demons do not like holy water.
I have a flask of holy water.
I'm
going to give them a bath.
There you go.
Roll attack. As long as you don't get one, it's pretty much a hit.
Jesse's back.
I have gotten a 3. Which means I hit.
You. Trying to remember what holy. Do you have damage on the holy water sheet?
No, I only have a flask of holy water. That's all I have.
I think it is like 3d6 damage. So,
get burned, demons.
Roll damage, and we'll just say it's half damage. You fumble it, and it splashes them, and it annoys them very much so.
8 on the roll. That would be 4 then. Oh wait, plus 1. That would be 9. That would be 4.5.
Which rounds up to 5.
Yep.
Hi, baby.
Okay. So one of them, you fumble the throw, it falls short and explodes, splashing and give him a slight bath. One of them, though, is still hurt enough. It starts screaming in bloody anguish, and its skin starts to burn, and smoke rises from it as it burns to death under all of the holy water.
Nice.
Zoc, you come to back there, and you're laying there.
Do it up.
Firebomb him.
You've done. You're in a bad way. You got 9 hit points. What are you gonna do? You got 9.
I'm
at the blood
gonna
mage.
chug half of a elixir of health.
Okay. Wait a minute. Elixir of health.
So she
Does
stops
elixir-
shitting everywhere.
Yeah, as soon as she stops shitting. Where's my?
No, it'll make her stop.
Cures blindness, deafness, disease, feeble-mindedness, insanity, infection, infestation, poisoning, and rot. It does
Well, you
not
don't
heal wounds.
Zoc, you don't have any of those though. You were stunned for 1 round.
And then my guts go back to feeling perfectly normal.
Yeah.
Oh,
okay.
I mean, you feel pretty dehydrated and shitty, and you've taken a lot of damage, but
your puns are not appreciated at the moment, sir.
You know what? It's not my fault. The dice chose you. I rolled a d4 and it hit you. You had a 1 in 4. You had a 1 in 4 shot of shitting your pants.
Well, the problem is I can't bandage her inside, so she's gonna have to drink a potion of something to fix this problem.
Oh God.
Well, she still has injuries from her grenade deal, and she's probably pretty dead because somebody detonated a hand grenade in a small room.
Well, elixir of health would fix the deafness.
There's 2/3 of a extra healing potion I can down, so I'll down those 2/3.
Okay, give me the roll.
So, a full potion is 3d8 plus 3.
So
I'm doing 2/3. Can it be 2d8 plus 2?
Yes. Fuck it. Why not?
8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 total.
You get 16.
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay, so Nay, are you going to do anything to help her, or are you going to do something else?
And I mean 16 healing, not.
What's your hit point total now?
I was at 9.
Mm-hmm. So 9.
25, which I would be back to full health.
Okay.
So 23.
Okay.
It's nothing I can
Nay,
do.
you're just going to sit there?
Yep. I'm gonna tell him, get him, girl, because I'm
Okay.
out here in case anybody needs healing. Because nothing I'm gonna do. With that conglomeration.
Nami, you are in the midst of a bunch of angry but burning demons. What are you going to do? You going to try to stab somebody?
Yeah.
Okay, roll 1. There's one directly in front of you. It's a pretty good target.
What's the?
20.
Roll a D20.
Well, I know, but what's the
D-
least I need to get?
You got to get an 11, but you have a +3 to hit with that Elven Dagger. So give me a roll and tell me what you get.
That's 6 again.
6. Yeah, that
Yeah,
misses.
9.
Yeah.
You swipe, you miss. Jesse, we get back to you.
I guess I'll try to hit with my ball peen hammer again.
Give me a saving throw.
That would be a 1. So
That's awesome.
Ow. as the DM rolls 4d6.
Oh God.
Let's see.
Roll all ones.
He wishes. Okay, let's see. Ooh. Jesse, go ahead and make that attack roll. You step forward and take a swing at the demon.
an adjusted 20, so yeah.
Okay, roll damage.
No.
Seven.
Oh, yeah. So you bring that hammer out and you smash it into this demon and you just start beating every living shit out of it and beat it into a bloody pulp until it dies. Which brings us to, you don't see anything obvious as you're going through this, but suddenly you start to get very uncomfortable. And it starts to feel like your insides are getting very hot.
Seems like I should drink some whiskey.
Hold on.
Always drink the whiskey.
You literally start to feel like your insides are boiling over. For your all your veins, your blood starts to boil inside of you, dealing you a whopping, God damn it, 16 points of damage. So brings us back around the table. What kind of horror show can I do to you guys next? Well, yeah. Watching his little friends all go down, he takes that blade and stabs himself in the chest as a large amount of blood drains out of him, and he starts casting another spell. And his surviving little dudes. Let's see here. That one attacks Bear for. Good lord! Damn, Bear. That was just lucky. I rolled a 19, an 18, and a 15. So, of course, you're AC 17. So, yeah, one of those actually misses. So, lucky you. Of course, you got like a lot of health, and these guys really don't do a whole hell of a lot of damage. So that's 2. It leaps at you and claws you. Then once again, it bites you for 5 points of damage. You're just so nommable. That's your problem there. You're a very nommable person. And let's see. This one goes after Nami. 11. Sadie, don't eat that. Has he lost a D20? We're just going to assume that one missed as I get it. Okay, that's a hit. Nami gets Nom for 2. As I try to find Nami in all this mess, you guys ought to spread out just a little bit. That brings us back to Bear.
Mm-hmm.
Bear, you're in the middle. You got a guy here, and Mr. Casterbutt. What are you going to do?
One of the sneeze powder things adds the caster.
Fuck yeah.
I'm going to interrupt here.
Let's see here. Hold on a second.
I'm going to make him sneeze his ass off.
So, Bear, you mean read the description to you before you throw it?
Yeah, that would be useful.
So, this fine dust appears to be either dust of appearance or dust of disappearance. This spread, however, it causes those within a 20-foot radius, everybody in the room, to fall into fits of sneezing and coughing. Those failing a saving throw versus poison die immediately. Those who make their saving throw are disabled by choking for 5d4 rounds. That might be actually worse than the grenade.
Oh, I could just use one of the fire bottles.
Could do that too.
Fire bottle! I got a fire bottle, the motherfucker.
Let's see. I got...
Not now. Later. Bad timing.
Okay, that's going to be 5d6.
Fire.
Okay, let's see. Let's read here. Okay. Do you have any way to light it? Well, actually, no.
Someone
Wait,
shoot
no. Wait. No. If hurled, the flash will always break. Any creature within 10 feet of the point of impact will be affected. The oil can, for instance, be used to consume the bodies of as many as 6 regenerate creatures, such as troll. If the flask is open, the creature holding it immediately suffers 1d4 point of damage, unless a roll. Okay.
I'm not going to open it.
Oh. Are you going to throw it or roll it?
There's a lot of assholes in the way that could stop it if I roll it.
Okay, so you're going to try to throw
I'm
it
gonna
over him?
throw it at him, over them, lob it.
Okay, let's see.
Does it need to be ignited or no?
No, it
Okay.
actually ignites when you open to the air. It's
Okay.
special.
Phosphorus! Yes! I like it.
Hold on a second. I gotta get a fireball
Knock
for
your
this.
shit off.
I need a good roll, which is why we're using these dice again, because they're loaded.
Rude.
Let's see, that's going to be a 20. Okay. Ooh. Boy, this is going to be ugly. So, Bear, so you are going to have to get a really high roll because his shield gives him a high AC against hand-hurled missiles.
It's not really a missile. It's not the
Well-
missile is not supposed to hurt him. It's the ingredients.
Well, go ahead and throw it.
It's a good argument.
That is a 19. +1 to hit is a 20.
Okay, that roll me damage. That is
what was it?
5d6.
We are going to use the orange dice. And that is a 2, 5, 9, +2 is 11, +1 is 12. +1 is 13 from my damage ability thing.
So what's the total?
13.
13. So you throw this over the angry little demons, and let me see. Does anybody get a saving throw on that?
Everybody dies.
uh,
Mission accomplished. We have purged the evil. And everybody
I'm gonna Jess. I need a saving throw from Nami and Nick. Oh.
I'm still here.
Bear, what did you say the damage was?
13.
Well, I passed and falls down.
What?
I think he said he passed, but
I
Mhm.
passed.
It's a
But
neat pass,
if
though.
I take half damage, I still fall to the ground.
I know what we're gonna do. So okay, Nami, I need you to roll a d20. Tell me what you get.
Okay.
20.
Just one.
No, I got a 20.
You got a 20.
that's a pass.
That's a pass. So, Bear, what was the damage again?
13. If you ask me again, I'm gonna say 55. It can't happen.
Total party kill. Total party kill.
No, me and Nate are out in the hall.
Well, half party kill. Okay. This thing goes on and lands at his feet and explodes in just a dramatic fireball that fills the whole room. The mage might as well have cast fireball and nuked you all to hell. Bear, did you give a saving throw?
No, you didn't tell me I need one.
No, actually, you're kind of outside the room, so I'll spare you.
Yep.
I'm gonna be nice. All the demons scream in bloody murder and die. Balls is ignited in fire.
He's a torch. He's the human torch. He's not a superhero.
He is engulfed in flames.
Hi, Goober. Oh.
The agony.
He flails and screams as fire consumes him, and he runs. Come on. There we go. And collapses and falls behind him. His body is crispy and burning. He falls to the ground. The caster takes, in the full amount was, what, 17, 16, what was? Already adjusted anyway. So the caster, the fireball washes over him, and his robes catch on fire, but
Oh God, he's naked.
it burns, it singes him, but it does not kill him.
That's fine.
He is still pretty messed up. So Sock,
Yeah.
Shoot him! Shoot him!
it's your turn.
Cooper,
I am going to go running back in the room.
come here, puppy.
And when I see everything laying on the ground or whatever, I'm going to go straight to the wizard and try stabbing him with my sharp sword.
So you're gonna run through. You're gonna run through here, jump, and
Yep.
roll me a 20, and we'll see.
And a big whiff.
15.
You kill him with your stench.
Probably.
Roll.
They started it.
Roll damage.
What was it? Was it 1d5, a d6, or 2d6?
1d6 plus some 2, I think.
6.
You come here and you give him a good stab. Nay.
I follow Gianna into the room, and I see Balls, so I run to him.
You see a very crispy critter.
Crispy balls.
So
Goodness gracious, great balls of fire.
God.
So I can do a minor coag and then do one other
Oh.
thing, right?
What are you gonna do?
I was going to do the minor coag to make him no longer negative and
Mhm.
wake up, and then I'm going to hand him his whiskey and tell him to fucking drink it.
Or
I'll pour it down his throat.
Chug, bitch.
Okay. First,
Chuck.
First, pour whiskey down his throat.
Okay, I'll pour whiskey down his throat. Do I got to roll anything for that?
No, Jesse. Give me a saving throw. +2.
Eight. That would be a fail.
That's okay. That's okay. That's okay.
Because you're on fire and whiskey will make you go boom. So I was going to patch you out, wake you up first.
Stop,
He
drop,
has
and
no.
Or is he no longer on fire?
He is no longer on fire, but nothing you can do or your abilities can help him.
What about a health potion?
Nami,
Yeah.
you are barely badly hurt. You're at like 2 health points. What are you going to do?
Oh no.
Don't you dare die.
She grabs a pouch of coag for me.
Throw it. One-handed.
So
Tommy,
I can like sneak back.
Of course, you don't do what now?
Is there a way I
Actually-
could like sneak back into the hallway or
You can
somewhere?
run. But actually, I'll give you a
Run.
plus a little bit because you still have the ring of regeneration. So,
Oh.
So you're regenerating slowly, but you run to the rear. Nick, you lay there in smolder.
Crispy,
Intensify
crispy,
the
crispy.
smoldering.
Okay, so what are my options here? He's just dead by Sock.
And she poops on him.
I'm
pulls
done
a
with that
James one.
shit.
He cast Hateful Defecation again on you, Zot. He moves back, cuts himself, and starts to go up like this. Bear.
Yo.
Next.
Me next.
You're next.
Me put shield on back. Me charges. Wielding
Me charge.
the sword two-handed at him. I
Roll
jump.
for-
Wah, like Conan the
Roll
Barbarian.
Oh shit! You're gonna do some Conan crap. Bear, you are gonna have to get.
I don't care. I'm gonna roll now. My attack roll. My attack roll is a natural 20. Go fuck yourself.
That wins. Roll me percent. Roll me
What is this one? Two-handed wielding the sword is
no roll percentile first.
Oh
Roll
wait,
percentile.
yeah. Percentile. Give me a funny percentile, please. 38.
Triple damage.
Goodbye.
Maybe.
So, bastard
If you roll-
sword into.
You roll 1. You get 3 points of
I
damage.
can't roll a 1.
No, you roll a
It's two-handed in this case because I have the shield on my back. Okay, give me a good soft. That is a 3 and a 2. That is a 5 times what? 3 is 15.
15.
Plus 1 to damage. Plus 1 to damage is 16. Plus my swordy thingy is 18.
You run him through good, and the best part about it is you stop him mid-cast, so he doesn't get his spell off.
Interrupted, bitch.
Stop. Roll me a 19 or 20.
Stab his ass. Bite him.
What? I want to see you succeed.
Holy shit.
What?
I rolled a 19.
Yes.
Oh.
Okay.
The DM
Let's see
gets
what-
to live.
No, because when you kill him, his delayed trap fireball goes off and kills all of you.
That's okay. We took him out.
Let's see here. What? Where is that? Damn it. Where is that damn? No, that's not.
Yeah,
I don't
Whiskey,
have
I'm
that.
threatening to kill your human.
Where the hell is that at? Wrong folder.
The DM has lost his shit.
Yeah. Okay. You're gonna roll. You roll a 1. As Bear runs the sword through him and kind of pins him, you come up that sword and his head goes boop, bump, 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 bump.
The dog comes in and pisses on the head.
Which actually, you just made my life more difficult. Actually, no, you made Sinokin's life more difficult.
Oh no.
His
What
body
life is
just
that?
his body collapses. And end of combat. So
Hell yeah. Did you learn again?
Zot,
So proper.
Bear,
Yes.
do a perception check.
This perception. My perception is 15.
6. Pass.
15.
Bear,
I think that's a pass because my perception is 15 and the roll
okay,
is
well, the
15.
first thing you're going to notice is even though his body's laying there dead, there are wounds on it still healing.
We're going to burn everything.
Gonna roll him onto the fiery demon.
Cut his head off.
So, when you're looking at it like, oh shit, you notice on his hand there is a ring that looks a lot like the one that you gave Nami, but it's a lot more ornate.
Cut it off. Cut the finger off.
Yeah, like use my sharp ass sword and chop the hand off, or
He stops healing. What do you guys do now that
Cooper.
Nick is over there slowly expiring? Hey,
There's nothing I can do
I'm
for
gonna go
him.
lay the hand on him.
Go put the ring on him.
Well, that too.
Go put the extravagant ring on him.
I
Hey,
don't
now pronounce you.
I don't
Really
think
won't
magic
do that.
rings work like that. Jesse, give me another saving throw.
Is a pass.
You pass. Good. You're not dead yet. You're still dying.
I cast lay on hand. I'm gonna go take that guy's hand and lay it on Jesse.
I can
Take
lay my
Lay's hand as
extra
well.
hand on Jesse.
They all like hitting him with their hands.
I'm going to go back to the guy who lost his arms and burn those hands too.
Guys, that's not how magic rings work.
I didn't
Y'all
say
stop-
anything about the ring. This is
I
in the
did
hand.
put the extravagant ring on him that we just took off the other guy.
You slap him around a little bit, but you slide the ring on him. Jesse,
I
give
mean,
me
he's
another.
not dead. Then
No,
it'll
he's
start
at death's
helping him
door.
heal.
He's at death's door. You slide it on.
Yeah.
He starts to regenerate slowly. What do you guys all do now?
Sizzle.
You said the healing potion
gonna
won't
search
work.
the dead
My
guy.
coag won't work. His whiskey won't work. So
Now you
he
missed the
seems to
point.
work.
Did you slide the ring on his finger?
Mm.
Mhm.
And you start to see his body start regenerating slowly.
So now I can use things like that.
No.
No.
Leave the man be.
Okay.
He's not
What if
losing
he's
HP. He's
for an
gaining
hour?
HP. He's laying there face down, or not, on his back, and with hands all over him.
Yeah, and Gordon Ramsay walks past and saying, now you let him bake for an hour.
So combat's over. There's dead, burned demons. Sock smells horrible, and it's a bad evening. How about we just end it there on that shitty burned flesh note?
Mm.
The bad part is, I don't remember seeing anywhere in this whole fucking place for me to bathe off.
You might be better off going out
So we
and
can
bathing in
make
the
a
sewer.
Going to the sewer. It's an
I'll go
improvement.
steal the sacrificed woman's clothes and just haul mine out in a bag.
There's Hey, you know what? There are those shadow suits back there you can maybe wear.
I might.
So I guess on that note, thank everybody for coming out and watch this shit show. And next week we will see if Guyana can find some clean underwear. We will see what will happen to all these hands and all the heads they've taken. And
One head.
no, there's 2 heads. You took a head
Ooh.
too. I mean, you didn't keep it, but whatever. Until next week,